Hey.
Close. Knuckles.
We are live. Come on, you got to go somewhere. Either lay down, please, Sassy.
Just lay down. Please.
You got all that room right there. Right there. Then let her go. If she wants to go, want to go that way, baby. You're just not going to stand in front of the camera. Come on. Let everybody get a notification. Hit that on. Big Bearded Warrior, what's up, brother? I had to get on this morning, man. Work's been kicking my ass, but I'm on. I'm going to stay on for hopefully about 3 hours a day if I can. I know we got to feed animals and stuff still, but they can finally see the twins. Look at that. Bobby B, what's up, man? Good morning. Good morning, guys. What's up, Justin? I say good morning again because I've already talked to you this morning. That's my first homie. Him and ACR and Metal are the first three that usually text me in the mornings. Usually Justin's first. Sometimes Metal and ACR beat him, but not all the time. Where's she going?
Good morning, Justin.
So.
Good morning, Bobby Bama.
See something? See maybe here? Look.
That is so freaking
wow, guys. This is my first monetized live.
Good morning, Robert.
So, we do also now have memberships for the channel. Never thought this, come on, Sassy. Never thought this would happen. So Sassy's got to get in too. So sorry, guys.
Lay down, baby.
Lay down, mama. Lay down. Come on. Don't sit in front of the camera, baby. Or sorry, guys. Hey, dogs, women, and kids. Come on. You want to get on the bed? Go. Go. You want to go? Go. Come on. You can go up there. Here, I got you. Come on. Go. You can't stand in front of the camera. Help me out here, woman. Dude, that thing was badass too, man. Like, you do really good work. And the ones you draw too, man. I like those. I'm going to send some, good morning, Randall. I'm going to send some ideas your way and see if you can draw them up, man. I got a couple I'm going to get them covered come hell or high water. But
I have a lot I want you to do.
Mama Bear's got a bunch of work she wants you to do, so. How's everybody been? I know it's been like a week or so since we've talked to anybody. But I went back to work. A good friend of mine, Russ, he called me. Well, actually, I texted him and was like, you got anything going on, man? Like, it's getting to the point where we're going to be like in world of hurt. And he had a house at the lake that I've been working on. Should be pretty busy, maybe a day or so off every once in a while because it's not like full wide open yet, but it's better than nothing. So it's paying for the food and paying for the gas and, dog food and chicken food. And that's all I want. Like, I'll make some money. So. And also, I'll announce it again. I'm not trying to sound like a dumb commercial every day in 20 minutes, but I'm starting to sell knives again too. Do you? Yeah, I do. Yeah, man, because I haven't really done any, man. I get up at like 4 a.m. to get ready for work, to get Maddie on the bus for summer school and stuff, and then but I don't have time in the mornings. And then in the afternoon, Sassy, you gotta lay down. Or you're gonna go on the bed, girl. You wanna go on the bed? You wanna go up there? Okay. OT, yes, I do. Sometimes, maybe. But yeah, so I got back up with my MMA coach. We've been talking a whole bunch. Adam, you guys can check out his channel. It's Adam Song MMA. But his dad is in a knife business. They go to the flea market and set up. They have swords, knives. What we have out the fronts, they're not as good as the Microtechs, but they're pretty damn good for the price, and they're a third of the cost. So I'll have those available soon. I mean, I have them now. I have to go pick them up, and they're in Raleigh, and I did not want to go to Raleigh yesterday at 5 o'clock in the afternoon after working all day sorry, guys, dog's been a pain in the ass for the last. Well, I gotta say booty because I can't say cuss words. Yeah, no. Well, that booty's not a bad word, but you can't say cuss words in the live stream. You're not supposed to now since we're monetized. So that's gonna be hard for Twin because Twin likes to cuss. Awesome, Randall. I'll check it out, brother. Pilgrim, what is up, man? Yeah, Justin, I'm gonna get him today. I have a wide variety of them. Like, there's 200 different designs of the out the front knives that we have. So that's just, I have probably 400 different kinds of swords. I have a Scottish claymore that's like 7 foot long. Guys, the puppies are outside and they're not happy. Hey! I think Maddie would help. Madeline! Lord have mercy, kid. It's been one thing. Good stuff happens. Sass, if you don't lay down,
Sassy.
it's just been one thing after another. But it's a lot. Lay down. Or I'm gonna put you on the bed.
Lay down.
Lay down. Lay down. All the way down. Lay down. She's killing me on this phone, bro. Come on, Sass. You want to go out? You can't go out. She needs to go on the bed. Let me get her. You take the damn chat for a minute. I'm trying to get off the fucking thing. Come on, Sass. Come on. Come on. You lay down.
It's been
Watch
one
your
of them
phone.
days.
Scoot over. Watch your phone, please. Jesus Lord,
No,
just trying
it
to.
is never a dull moment.
No,
Especially
never a
on
dull
the
moment on my homestead. Not with
Arrows.
27 dogs and Mama Bear and Maddie.
Morning, Bubba.
Not twin arrows. It's Mama Bear and the other females up here. I'm surrounded by pit bulls
No,
and
it's twin
females.
arrows too.
That's gonna be my morale patch.
Good morning.
Pit bulls and females.
Good morning, Justin. Oh, I already said good morning, Justin.
He's talking to everybody else, baby.
Good Lord.
Lord have mercy.
I need to sleep. I don't know what I do.
I don't know. He needs something. But yep. So that's cool that is the thing now. I don't know how to tell y'all to do the channel memberships either.
Oh, that's what it is.
I know what it does. I know what it does, but I don't watch out. Go back to where you were. I'm trying to see. We have channel memberships, so I don't know how you do that. That's just see.
Yeah, that's how you can do it.
This is like I said, it's the first monetized live chat, guys, so we're still trying to figure stuff out. I never thought it was gonna happen.
God, dude.
Yeah, I know. We do a bunch. It goes up, it goes way up. But things are way better than they were last time we talked, guys. Twin ain't freaking about in tears because he can't feed his dogs and animals. I'm broke as shit. Don't think I am not. I'm still broke as hell, but at least animal food. We went and bought a couple days worth of food because with that no king stuff going on, there's some in Raleigh and surrounding areas. I'm not leaving the homestead today. I bought enough of everything yesterday where I don't got to go anywhere. I got enough gas for the generator till tomorrow. Yeah, we're good. I just went and filled it completely up. So Pilgrim, I did, man. I did. And I thought I had to have 1,000 subscribers, but they want the watch hours. So I got monetized. If you look at your chat, I don't know if it's on everybody's, but there's a little $sign down there. I have super chats now, and I have channel memberships. The first one is 99 cents. They had them up to like $40. Somebody's stuck. Hurry, babe. Lord have mercy. Sorry, guys. One of the puppies got stuck. So back to what I was saying. I'm gonna try to do this without 1.5 million interruptions because it's gonna be bad. So the first membership is called the Minuteman. It's 99 cents. The second one for $1.99 is the Designated Marksman. So I didn't want to charge $20 for a channel membership. You'll get some behind the scenes stuff, members only stuff, like just like Jay. Everybody else is monetized. I'm preaching to the choir, man. You guys already know all about it. So I think it's pretty cool, man. We'll see how it goes. So now YouTube is a functioning asset on the homestead. It was way before I got monetized, you know. I just like doing my live chat and hanging out with you guys, and y'all can see all the chaos that Mama Bear and I deal with every day. And it's just 8:30 in the morning. You know what I mean? Our day ain't even started good. Well, you're covered in mud. Mama's covered in mud. Who was stuck?
Gunny on the cage's little teeth.
Well, we got to take that either off or zip tie it to where you can't.
Because I've already zip tied it.
Hey, man. Yeah, I'm not asking anybody to join. I'm not asking anybody to send money. You guys all have done so much for us. Ohio Patriot is my first. Damn, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, we got it. Ohio Patriot's our first channel membership, babe. Hell, that is awesome, brother. So you'll get some behind the scenes stuff like that. I'm going to do some membership only videos. We'll have a live chat. I have to take the wife to dance this morning. I'm strapped up. Yeah, definitely, dude. Like I was saying about the no kings, my boss Russell was the one that showed me, and I've been following it for like 3 days now. It's in Raleigh, it's in Charlotte. I doubt it's not. I won't put it past anything ever happening. So I'm not one of them people that sit here and tell you it can never happen on Twin Arrows homestead. I can tell you it can happen on mine. But if they choose to walk a quarter mile down a dirt road where 99.9% of the people that live on it are armed and the one at the end of the road has 27 hungry pit bulls, you get what you get. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you choose to come down this dirt road, it's not going to be the best decision that you make in your life. But no, I was watching all seriousness, man. My boss, we were watching it. I haven't seen much this morning. It's like when I got up, we started getting ready for the live chat. So if anybody has any info on it, that would be Mark. Hey, what's up, my brother? What's up, man? I have 100 Trump stickers to put on. Hell yeah, dude. That's cool, man. That's cool. But yeah, I figured the best way, you know, everybody, I had a lot of, sorry guys, I need a haircut. Mom's got to do that today. So the best thing that you can do is to stay away from the places that you think this shit's going to happen. And I know that some of my people on here live in big cities, guys. I know y'all do. What's up, Randall? Thank you, Randall. Oh, designated marksman. We got 2 designated marksmen now. I didn't know what to name. I'm also, Big Bearded Warrior. Thank you, brother. Oh, shit. Y'all are awesome, man. Y'all are freaking awesome. This is the best shit. I just figured Minuteman and designated marksman, I can add pictures instead of those little star things. So I'm thinking about doing like a picture of Dee's head or Blue or something. Oh, and our other puppy, Shorty, had her puppies. Mama Bear saved them. She was having them in the freaking creek. Mama Bear's been with these puppies since the beginning. How many have passed? 3? 2. 1 was stillborn. And then if they get violent, don't forget to pick up your breath. Oh, yeah, exactly. Unless you're like Big Bearded Warrior and you got a revolver, then you don't got to. I know he's got a revolver. So she had, what, 9 puppies, 7 puppies altogether? She had 8 puppies altogether. I'm sorry, guys. Levi, what is up, my brother? She had 8 puppies altogether, and 1 was stillborn, kind of deformed. She was a little bit too young to have puppies, but she's a great mother. But we have a blue and white one. So we're thinking that Sniper, our blue dog, is the father. She had another one, but Mama Bear took her off Maddie's bed to put the puppies on the floor, and she grabbed him and tried to jump back up and bit one so hard that he just didn't make it. But the rest are healthy. Mama Bear is going crazy trying to take care of them because Shorty has so I guess Mama Bear is like Shorty's midwife. Like, she has to be around Mama Bear. She sleeps with her so she can help her take care of the puppies. Mama's going to have to feed a couple of them. But so the other ones are outside doing great. They come in at night, but they're outside doing great. It's pretty wild, man. It's like I have 26 dogs at this point.
Mama's worn out.
Yeah, Mama is exhausted, guys. I know she is. And I'm not here during the day, but by the grace of God and back to work and with YouTube, you guys and everything, like canned goat milk. Hey. Or yeah, that's Ohio. I got a buddy that's all he does. He came over one day, man, and he was loading his mags. I'm like, why do you wear rubber gloves? He's like, I ain't leaving no fingerprints on this. I'm like, I get that, but the gun is a fingerprint, technically. But he was like, no, man, he won't even touch my guns. I'm like, hey, you want to shoot? He's like, no, man, I'm good. I'm like, what? Like, you don't want to shoot the super safety, man? He's like, no, I'm good. You just don't want to. I don't push it. Load mags, gloves on, and replace the firing pin. Yep, that works too. So, I mean, they still got the fingerprint of the barrel. Like, you know, when you buy a brand new Glock, I think it's every gun. When you buy a brand new Glock, there's an empty shell case, and they've already shot it, and they know the rifle and the barrel. Every rifle is like a human fingerprint. They're all different, but dude, Big Bearded Warrior, man, it is a lot better than it was, man. And that's all I needed was just some work, like, and not just work, but work with people that, like, well, put it like with Russ. His oldest son is like 30. Well, his oldest is 40. He's my age, but that was his wife's kids. So he has 8 kids total. 3 of his own and 5 that he has raised since they were little babies. But I've known his oldest son, who's like 31, 32, and I've known him since he was in diapers. And I've worked with Russell that long. We have the exact same birthday, July 17th. He's just a few years before me. And his grandson has the same birthday. Noah, Jonah. He's a good kid too, man. But yeah, went back to work where I'm comfortable. Like, so he gives me $160 a day, and I get $20 a day to eat. Like, he literally buys lunch and breakfast pretty much every day. Or in the mornings, he'd be like, here's your 20 for the morning. Because he knows that I have to get paid every day. Levi, thank you, brother. Hell yeah, man. Y'all are freaking awesome. You are awesome, brother. So it's like, he just super chatted us. My very first super chat. We got channel members and we got our very first super chat. Like, that is, y'all are freaking amazing, bro. And oh hell, well, I'll tell you happy birthday in the morning if you get on in the live chat. But early happy birthday, brother.
Whose birthday?
Randall's.
Happy birthday, Randall.
Yep, Mama Bear said, happy birthday. No fingerprints, man. You don't want fingerprints, especially if you're going to go do some goon shit. But yeah, but I've known Russ for so long, and like I said, man, he does me right. And I ride to his house in the morning. We're working at Lake Gas, and I don't know if y'all can see, man. The engine's coming out in me. Like, look, twins red. Like, I'll put my shoulder next to Mama Bear, and you'd be like, dang, look at that. She's so white, she's almost invisible, man. She's out in the sun though too, so she goes out and works in the yard all the time. But yep, you're the first one, Levi. Ohio was my first channel member, and you're my first super chat, man. That is cool.
So what is a super chat?
I just showed you.
I know, but what's?
People put money in. It's a super chat. I don't know, man. You know about this as much as I do. People can get out. Remember on, like, for lack of one, Slayers, when all the people, you get the red different color things and money pops up. It's a super chat. You get a face or something, like, just come on, look. Come on, look. You see? That's a super chat. And then the channel members.
I know what that is, but I'm saying what's perks of it. What is it?
People donate money to your channel.
So just
yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, prints on the casings, man. And then like that's why if you ever, well, I don't know, it's not so much as it used to be, but if you always watch a lot of gangster movies, they always use revolvers with like tape around the handle. I guess it's something for like fingerprints, and the revolvers don't kick the shell casings. Because I don't know about y'all, but my gun be shooting them like crazy far, especially when that super safety's engaged. Well, so that thing has been a hassle. That first, it wouldn't be a hassle if Master Blaster's here. Master Blaster, what's up?
I wish I was fried.
We're working on it, man. I got to get another care package. Oh, also, check this thing out, guys. It's a freaking game changer for the homestead. It is that solar generator that we put on. Yeah, also, we got another thing that's a game changer. I have to show y'all this, too. These were bought and donated by I know who, but he asked to remain anonymous. He got us the solar generator, which runs this thing, and this we didn't ask for. He took this upon himself to send us, and I'm gonna tell you what, it is the best thing that he could have ever done for us, and he's done a bunch for our channel, guys. But check this out. It is a camp fan. It's got a light, 3 different position, 3 brightnesses of light, 3 position fan. It's got a freaking remote. You can hang it upside down. Here's the remote about to fall out the back. And you charge it up. You can either use, we just charge it with the little generator, or we just charge while we're running the big generator. This thing is freaking amazing.
TNT, right?
So
oh my God, game changer.
Dude, yes. It lasts like, so if I charge my little solar generator, I haven't even used the solar part of it yet. We just charge it while we're running the big generator. I can plug my home box fan into it. It'll run for about 5 hours, guys. And that's on high. You get about 6 hours on low. But this thing, if you charge it for 9 hours, it lasts for like a while. Like it ran out last night. It was charged at 75%. And we ran it for what, probably 8 or 9 hours?
Yeah.
Well, here, if you want to get in. Probably 8 or 9 hours on 75% charge. It went off at like 3 o'clock in the morning. But you wouldn't think it's so small. It's like, oh man, it's real light. This thing puts out hella air. Like on high, it's better than my box fan. Yeah, you can. Oh, I turned the light on accident. Sorry, guys. See, it's 3 position light. Ooh, that's bright. But you can turn it, and it oscillates back and forth, dude. And we got 2 of them. So, Mama takes one with her when she goes next door to Maddie's and puts it on her and the pups. Like, it was a game changer, man. Like, there's been so many good things that have happened. Like, not all good things. Mama Bear had a blowout in the truck the other day and liked to flip the truck in a ditch. Just going down the road, truck wasn't acting funny, pulling or nothing. I checked the tires, all of them still. You can still probably stick a nickel a quarter way down in it, you know? She was going down the road to come and pick me up because she had a doctor's appointment that day. And on her way, the front tire just exploded. Like, and when I say exploded, it exploded. She went right off into the ditch, almost flipped the truck. No cell phone, no nothing. 4 or 5 state troopers, 4 or 5 cops, sheriffs went by, and nobody stopped either. Don't have to change your fucking tire, freaking tire, but pull up behind her and throw the blue lights on. She was literally in the middle of the dang road. Like, put the blue lights on her. So she walked across to this big house across the street, and the guy came and was trying to help her. She called me, and then me and Jeff came and got it. I put the donut tire on it. We get about 1.5 miles up the road, the donut tire explodes. So I called my boss, Russ. I'm like, hey, man, is there any way you can send your son to take us home? He was like, nope, I'm going to send him with some money, and you guys got about 30 minutes to make it to the tire shop. And Jeff jumped in, come and got us. We made it 4 minutes before they were going to close. Dude already had my tire out because Jeff had called him. Mama Bear had called him and said, hey, if we don't get there, like, we are stranded. Is there any way we could? He was like, if you guys get here and we're closed, you call this number. I come immediately and put that tire on for you. That was cool. Like, so what's electronic? Yeah, exactly. It's all Chinese stuff now. But so we got the tire and got home safe and sound. Mama Bear's been kind of paranoid to drive the last few days, but I don't blame her, you know. But I've checked everything else on the truck. We got a decent tire on it, and it's back to normal. But it's been a wild one this week, guys.
Good morning, Savage.
Some of you guys have seen. Oh, Savage, what's up, brother? Looky, yes, sir. I had to get on here, man. I had to get on today and share with y'all that also, we actually have some good news for once on one live chat. The last 5 or 6 live chats, man, has been me depressed and sad. I'm not depressed. I'm still stressed about a bunch of shit, but it's getting better. It's definitely getting a lot better. But yeah, like with that happening, and but everything else has been pretty decent. Well, the puppies
So
passed.
that day was just horrible.
Yeah, it was just
I had to
horrible.
go get blood work that morning,
Yup.
and then I got home, and then the puppies were acting weird, and then I had to go get twin, and it was just not a good thing.
Yeah, did y'all hear Walmart?
What happened with Walmart?
Yeah, Walmart is actually one of the executives that owns Walmart funded the fucking riots in LA. So Walmart technically, she used Walmart money to fund the riots, is what I've heard. So
More Walmart.
no more Walmart. I don't go to Walmart that much, other than dog food's like $3 cheaper there. But after that, nah, I don't go there that much. It's just, I don't like going into Wake Forest. Too many cops, too many people. And Land of Steel, what is up, man?
Hey, Land of Steel, how are you?
We're doing a whole lot better today than we have been, man. This is a good live chat, guys. This is the one I've been really excited. Like, I wanted to do one during the week, but I'm like, nope, got to put it off on the weekend. My first monetized live chat. I've been trying to get that stuff taken care of. So it's been great, man. I'm going to have to get my license. I had recall first on tire, came apart while going on the road. Was it on the rear or the front? Those things. Remember when the Ford Explorers had them? They called them the Ford Exploders because the tires were blowing on them, flipping.
The day before that, I got pulled.
Yeah, we got pulled over by a state trooper coming home from Russell's. I was drinking, so I wasn't driving. On the way home from work, it's like an 1.5 hour ride. I got me a couple 24s. I wasn't driving. I said, Mama Bear, you can drive. And so we were driving. State trooper got behind us, and we had no insurance on the truck. We haven't had the money to freaking live, let alone worry about vehicle, you know? So she got a ticket for that. But he gave us till November to get everything fixed, and I'll have all that stuff fixed by then. So.
And then the next day was the tire. It's just been one of those kind of weeks.
Fucking front, yeah, man. Ohio, that's when she told me so she called me off a 1-900 number. I had seen a 900 number in years. I'm like, who the hell is this? Like, so we have a thing in our family. If I don't know the number and it's some like my daughter, son, or anybody, and I hang up, as soon as I see it ring and don't know it, I'll hang up. They'll call right back. Then I know it's somebody. So I picked it up and I was like, hello? And it was Mama Bear, and she was in tears, like, I almost wrecked the truck. Like, the front tire blew. There's an old man here trying to help us. And I was like, yeah, that's Mama Bear was doing 60.
I was doing 60.
Doing 60 when it went. And she said the front tire just exploded, and I didn't have time to do anything. It shot me right into the ditch. Well, it's been raining here for weeks and weeks, so everything's wet. I didn't think we were going to get it out. So I was like, well, do I need to come and help? I was like, you have a spare in the back, but we just don't have a jack. She's like, no, there's a guy here trying to help me jack it up. But he was having issues with getting it up for some reason.
She kept sliding.
So I looked at Russ. Russ was like, take my big floor jack. I jumped in Jeff's truck, and we went up there. Me and Jeff got it up in about 2 seconds. I got there. We put some wood down. I jacked it up, picked the truck up, snatched the tire, changed the tire, pulled up into a driveway, got out and looked, and the tire was low. Like I said, it made it about 1.5 miles. We stopped at Speedway. I said, run in, we'll get us a cold drink, because she'd been on the side of the road for an hour, and something to munch on. I was like, get you taken care of. I went out, and the woman's like, well, you might want to go someplace else for air. Our machine doesn't work real well. And I'm like, I can't go anywhere else for air. Like, I got to try it here. We put the $2 in. It wasn't pumping air out. I was like, well, we're going to have to try to get up to a store. I made it 6 foot in the parking lot. Fucking donut tire exploded. But it's better anyways. I don't really want to be driving on a donut tire. And I would have to drive all the way to Lewisburg, which is like a 25-minute ride from my home, to get a used tire, because the other tire place up here wasn't open. So, but we got a decent used tire on it, and it's not so Dude, I want one. I just had, one of them little red, like, cheap Walmart 2,000 ton floor jack, but it just, the seal busted. So when you jack it up, it squirt fluid out. I want to go and get like a good, big, heavy duty floor jack. You can get those things to lift the whole side of the truck up. But my truck sits a little higher. So one of the high lift jacks, like Savage is talking about, like when I had them when I had Jeeps with mud tires, a regular jack wouldn't work. You had to have a high lift jack. Well, mine got stolen. Bad dream. What is up, my brother?
Yeah, but that day when the old guy had a jack, like, he was doing everything he could.
He was trying to come through the front or something. Like
he was on his gator, and then he was like, "Hold on, if I gotta drag you out, I can drag you out."
Yeah.
He was like, "But I need another jack." And then as soon as Twin and Jeff got there, they had to get a jack, and it was done in like minutes.
Yeah, we did that shit easy.
Good morning, Seaside.
Yeah, mine. So I'm gonna go look at Harbor Freight. There's a couple things you got to get down there. I definitely Seaside. What is up, man? Good morning. Good morning. Jack from Pond. Yeah, the high lift jacks are like $600-700, man, for the good, like, real ones. I had one, and we went 4-wheeling one time, and my truck got stuck. I went through a rut, and I slid in. Like, I had a Jeep. I had a 2-door Cherokee that had 35s on it. Had a 4.5-inch lift with 35s. It was big enough to do everything I wanted to do. But the guys I was 4-wheeling with had big freaking Suburbans and trucks with like 44-inch boggers, and freaking they were tearing it up. And I came into a hole that they had went through, and I knew if I had gotten in their ruts, I didn't have enough lift and tire to even touch the bottom of the rut. So I was going down over top of it, and when I did, I slid into it, and I was nothing I could do, and my truck bottomed out. Like, I was sitting on my drive shaft, my transmission frame, everything was just on the ground, and the tires were like hanging off. And Diva. And I was like, no, we're not getting this joker out of here like this. So I got my buddy. We went up to go get another buddy of ours. And when I came back, somebody took my freaking jack off. They raided my truck. I don't even know where it came from because we were basically the only ones out there. But when we came back, all my shit was gone. Busted 2 of the windows. So we don't know if it was just people walking or if like another truck came up. Good morning, Bill. Bill Andy? Where? Oh, there he is. Good morning, brother. Hold on, Twin done did something over here. Good morning, everybody.
Yes, Bad Dreams, you are right.
Oh yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I got the shotgun out, and I got the shotgun out and got some slugs and buckshot in it. ARs, of course, are always loaded. Pistols are always loading around. So, but we don't have any place to go today. If we have to go anywhere, it would be like an Ace Hardware or a Food Lion. But I went yesterday with a little bit of money I had and got enough food to last us for a couple days, so we don't have to go anywhere.
Good without being in for a while.
No. I just don't want to go anywhere and get caught up in something, and it's just too much stuff out there, man. It's too much. You never know. It could happen in downtown Franklinton or in downtown Youngsville. Yeah. You never know. Like, I don't rule out that it can happen right up the road from here. I doubt they're going to come down this road if they're smart. They'll just not do that. You know what I mean? Like, they just won't do that. So it is what it is. But yeah, dude. Hopefully, be set. Well, I know you're going to be strapped, bro. I don't even question that. But be careful. Watch your 6, brother. Definitely watch your 6, man, because you're my brother. I damn sure ain't worried about yourself handling yourself. I already know that, but still, we always watch it.
Good morning, Tex.
Yeah, good morning, brother. But yeah, so it's been great work, man. I banged this big ass house out at Lake Gaston. They got it's about a 5,000, 6,000 square foot house, and they got about 3,000 or 4,000 square foot garage, and then they got a nice ass boathouse. And it's a remodel, but we had to pretty much new construction. They went through and tore all the vinyl siding off, replaced it with all good siding. The garden is doing good, man. Both of my gardens are doing really good. We're getting a lot of rain. Oh, we've actually got red tomatoes. We've ate one. We got to go pick them. Mama's strawberries have jumped. Like, they're all over the place. Peppers are doing great. We got little baby peppers, size of like a pea. But we're going to have a good garden. The other garden, the skunk, that stuff's looking good too, man. That stuff's looking real good. I need to get them in the ground. They're still in cups, but it's just been so wet, and I haven't had time to go and do anything. That's right, brother. That's what nobody, and I'm not one of them people that sits here and goes, it'll never happen here. My boss man's kind of like that a few times. like shit's been going down. He's like, I don't know why you're getting all hyped up about it. I'm like, bro, like this is bad stuff. And he's like, it ain't gonna happen in downtown Youngsville. It damn sure ain't gonna happen in South Village where he lives. And he said it probably ain't coming down Pocomoke 1, but you never know, man. With my luck, they're gonna be like 50,000 people walking down here wanting to burn me because I got an American flag hanging up. I ain't going out like that. If it was a bunch of people, in all honesty, I'm gonna start turning dogs loose. I guarantee you. I mean, I love my dogs, but like people are scared, man. So,
Oh, he's crazy for going out there. Robert.
oh shit, I'll check that out, Pilgrim.
There was no warning or anything. It just went bang.
Yeah, it just exploded, and I was like, man, maybe maybe I can fix it like a nail. It just went flat. No, it ripped the tire like all the way around it. The wall detached from the tread, and it was a brand new tires were put on the truck when I got it. I've had it almost a year, right? Roughly about a year. But all the tires still had really good tread. There was no wobble in it. You didn't pull one way or another. I always check the inside if there's belt showing or something, but the tire was good. Even the Spanish guy that changed my tire was like, dang, man, this is a good tire. He said, it just exploded? I said, yeah. He said, well, maybe the belt broke. He said, if you hit something, I was like, no, but I drive on a dirt, crappy road all the time. So maybe, he said, maybe the belt busted and it just came apart. So we had a BIM protest here back before the season. Muster 20 and 3 were in wheelchairs. 50,000 people in the city. I'd imagine it would be the same today. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be. I'm just curious to see what happens. But an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. I don't want to go someplace and get caught up in it, or surrounded in my vehicle on the road or something like that. Like, better just to stay home today. Do my live chat. I got to redo some videos that I'm not happy with. I do need to go to Raleigh, but where I have to go in Raleigh is more towards North Raleigh, and it's still probably a good 30 minutes from the freaking city. I just got to go to my MMA coach's house and pick up my bag of knives so I can do some videos on them. Yeah, they're going in. They're about this tall. I got them in big styrofoam cups, and I've put worm. Yeah, they're probably today or tomorrow they're going to be in the ground. I get so my chicken coop, like the outside of it, is composted and there's worms. It's beautiful soil. I put that on them. Oh crap, they jumped. They were like, and they went to like this. But yeah, they're going to be in there forever home, man.
Pilgrim, we've missed it too.
I've missed you guys, bro. Like,
so much.
I still talk to a lot of you. I got a few people's phone numbers and stuff, and I get text messages, but the last 4 or 5 live chats I've watched back to back myself, and I'm like, you were just depressed, man. Like, damn, I'm surprised anybody even wanted to watch it. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm just, it was, couldn't help it. And it was rough. It's still not great. You know what I mean? But at least we're surviving now. But yeah, so I was like, man, I've been going to do a live chat today, and I was so excited. I've been excited all morning. I got up fucking like 3 o'clock. Freaking puppies were going crazy, and mama was up, and so we've been up, and I've just been like, man, 8 o'clock. We were a little bit late, but
agreed.
Yeah, now with Israel attacking Iran and Iran doing counter strikes, man, we're in shit creek. And
good morning, Glory.
Glory, what is up, brother? Good morning. Good morning. Yes, Savage, it does, man. I mean, am I going to sit here and think it's the end of the world? I don't think so. I think we're in a world of shit, and I think America's going to get real difficult to be in here shortly, man. I honestly, in my heart, believe that there's sleeper cells in here from Iran, and all they have to do is make the magic phone call, and
look, I talked to my dad yesterday, and I haven't talked to my dad in months, and that was one of the things that he was talking to me about was, are you guys prepared? I was like, Dad, you know who you're talking to? And that's how we got on the subject of
yes, there are, Bill.
And he was like, well, hey, I'm going to start tuning in because maybe I can learn some stuff. And I was like, we have all kinds of knowledge on there.
And if I don't know it, I got a whole list of people that probably might do. Especially my veteran guys, especially with combat stuff. I have a plethora of knowledge right here that I can tap into anytime I need it. You know what I mean? And that's the one thing that I love about it the most is I can tap in. If I need help with like my ghillie suit and my pack scrim metal, if I need tactics, guerrilla tactics, big beta warrior, veterans, all my vets on here, Savage, and coming down, all my vets, man, that like Robert Ham, like I have freaking plethora of knowledge. What is up, Glory? I think memory of large seas are in danger of problems created by buying. I honestly think that there's sleeper cells just waiting to be activated.
That's what Bill
you know?
said too.
Yeah. protest liberal season is rolling around. Time after used to mean and harder time and tough men smack them around and get things right. Sadly, today it's worse men or women. Exactly. You know, good times create weak men create bad times. So, and we're in the idea. And Black Master, yes, I'd like to take some clones of these, but mine, I mean, they're growing good, but they need to be in their forever homes. And I was thinking, my nose is killing me today.
Yes,
I was thinking about putting them in pots, but to move them to where the sun is and stuff. But I got a really good place picked out for them, so I'll take some pictures too and post on my forward is loaded with a single shot 20 gauge underneath. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Bad Dreams Hammond.
Yeah, Robert is a good guy, man. He's been with me on our channel for a long time, man, since the beginning, man. And I met him in another place way before that. So, we're going on a damn year, guys, of Twin Mama doing this. Like, it took almost a year to get monetized. Well, no, yeah, summertime last year was when we started kind of doing the live chats and stuff. But yeah, man, everything here is loaded: the 10s, the 9s, the shotguns. Like, only thing about it, the 20 gauge is I only have like 4 rounds for it. I haven't had the money to go buy any shotgun shells for the 20 gauge, but I got plenty for the shotgun, the 12 gauges. Don't sweat that. I got shotguns.
Morning, sister.
Got everything loaded up. Everything's ready to rock and roll. Got the D60 and the super safety gun. Like, she's so back to the super safety. I've been in contact with the guy I bought it from, D's Nuts Tactical. I didn't realize that AS Designs has got them in North Carolina, and they're a little bit cheaper, and the steel might be a little better. You can get one for $150 that's like some D2T tool steel. But when I got my package, I was supposed to get the trigger, the cam, the little arm that fluctuates and resets the trigger, and a rounded detent pin, and a centering block that goes on the arm. So when you push it over, the little arm stays centered as you're moving the safety back and forth. Mine's doing this. So when I put it on semi-automatic, it'll shoot fine. When I put it on super safety, it sticks in the semi-automatic position because the arm isn't stuck in the middle and letting it do. It's reading the grooves at the bottom. It's like grooves cut and little special designs. And it's telling the trigger and the gun what to do, you know? And it's just sticking in single shot. But so I got on there with him, and I'm like, look, man, I'm not trying to get a new trigger. I'm not trying to get a new bearing or anything. I just need that little rubber centering block that you didn't send with my kit. I called my brother Lee, and I was like, did you get one? He's like, oh, yeah, mine came with a centering block. The guy's like, well, you might not need it if it's not an M16 lower. I'm like, but it's sticking in them. It's not. I need it. I need to try it to see if that's what the problem is. So this week coming up, I got a couple big bills I got to pay, but I'm going to order a whole nother super safety setup from the AS Designs, and I'm going to try that one. As of right now, I give the D's Nuts Tactical about a 3-star review out of 5. Like, the dude did email me back. Somebody's emailing me back. But he's like, well, take a video of it doing this. Take pictures of this. I've supplied all the information I got. I've took videos. I've taken pictures showing me working it, that if I hold the thing, it does what it's supposed to. And then you put the gun, you cycle this, and it moves the trigger like it's supposed to. Then it just sticks in single shot. And I'm like, I just need that centering block. Well, I can order a 10-pack of them for $10, but I should have got one with my kit. I just want you to send me one little tiny centering block. If it doesn't work, then I'll start from scratch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order another one from that AS Designs here in North Carolina. I'm going to put it in the gun. It obviously worked. You guys saw footage of it working. So Dremel. You can Dremel it out if you need to modify it. But it's not hitting any. So I wish I could take the freaking thing out and show you guys. I don't think you can show lower receivers. So anybody knows the super safety, it's got this, it replaces the safety with this cam. It's got a groove cut in it with a little arm that forces the trigger to reset when it's in super safety mode. It's supposed to have a little rubber centering block that fits about halfway down that centers it in the into the receiver. I didn't get one. So when my lever's just loose flopping around in there. If it gets in super safety mode, it might, and it might not. So I'm just going to order a whole new one from AS Designs. I'm going to take it out of the Stag. I'm going to put the AS Designs one in with the centering block and everything. And I'm going to try that. Then, if it doesn't work with the centering block, I'm going to go. It worked. The three times I've shot that gun, it worked. I put it back in the gun safe, took it out to try to let Mama Bear shoot it, and it wouldn't fire. I don't know if it just wore everything out because I didn't have that little centering block, but I've got on Super Safety Forum on Facebook and messaged guys asking for help. A bunch of them are saying, you need more lubrication. I lube the fuck out of it, trust me. If it's shooting that fast, I'm not going to shoot it dry. Like, so I did that. They were like, well, what about your bolt carrier group? I'm like, I got a full auto bolt carrier group. Well, what about your buffer? I got a BCM H2 buffer. I said, the gun worked 3 times perfectly. The fourth time we went to shoot it, didn't work. I thought maybe it was a metal mag, so I sent Mama Bear back to get a P mag, and it still didn't work. It fires, but just single shot. So I'm just really thinking it was that rubber piece that I need. But like I said, I'm gonna fix that. I'm just gonna go order a whole new one and put it in the gun and go from there. And then if it was that centering block, Metal, what's up, brother? If it was that centering block, we'll I'll let these nuts know. But I just asked for like one, like just send me one little centering block, man. Like I paid $130 or $120 for that kit. My nose is on fire.
Good morning.
Groundhog. And my silky rooster is pretty too. There's 2 roosters I'm probably going to keep. Yeah, man. I have 2, but I have like 27 hens.
Tell them about our roosters.
Yeah, we got one named Pasty Butt because he had that little pasty butt disease. Mama saved him, and then I got one named Big Red. He's a big fucker, man. He's big.
Pasty's bigger than him, then.
Yeah, I saw that. But I'm ready for it to dry up, man. Y'all still getting them brain everywhere? My chickens went to an open farm. The lady said my hens are sticking in a group, sleep together, eat together, travel together. They won't let other chickens in there. Click. Hey, the savage click. I wish we could let ours out. Man, I wish we could let them out.
Me too.
We have so many worms down here. Dude, I filled almost a 5-gallon bucket up with worms. Just because we get so much water and rain down here. You lift like stuff that's sitting on the ground or pick up a bag of trash or something, and there's hundreds of them. I'm talking about big ones, like night crawler size, big fat ones. So we catch them and feed them to the ducks and chickens. It just gives them a little nutrition, and they like scratching at them and stuff. The ducks love them. The ducks love them. And now that I'm working at the lake, I think this week I'm going to get a 5-gallon bucket and bring home some minnows to put in my ducks. Man, when they were babies, we used to put minnow traps out at the pond. Me and Mama Bear and Maddie would walk down. And one day I took Maddie with me, and I picked this trap up, and I'm draining the water out of it. And as I'm draining the water out of it, a water snake hits the side of it because he got in and couldn't get back out. He's trying to eat the minnows. Boy, Maddie looked at me with shock in her eyes, and I just chucked the minnow trap. I was like, I ain't even trying to figure out if that thing's got venom or not. I just threw the trap. She was like, there was a snake in there, Dad. Then after that, she's like, she didn't really want to mess with the minnow traps. So I'm going to probably put some more out here just to see if we can catch some. But I'll just go buy like a dozen. But we used to bring them in, put them in their swimming pool, and the ducks would see us coming. They were little babies then. They would see us coming with that bucket, and they would start freaking out because they knew what was in there. So I'd walk up and dump it in their pool, and they would dive in like the little duck dive and chaw down on the minnows. Boy, they love them. So
yesterday when I was changing their water,
hell yeah. Well, Glory, not to interrupt, but Glory, they stink.
Yes.
And they're not very friendly. Like ours don't want you messing with them. Mama Bear gets in, like dump the swimming pool so we can change the water. They run. And they say that if you get them when they're little, they can imprint on you and stuff, but mine didn't do that very well. So, but yeah, just keep that in mind. If I were to go back, I probably wouldn't get ducks. I would just dealt with the chickens. But I got those 3 little ducks for like $1. So my nose is on fire, man. It means I'm gonna kiss a fool. Dad joke. But nah, they stink. Their eggs are really good though, and I am happy that I have them now. But
I want to clip their wings.
Mine don't even try to get out of the pen.
No.
So.
No.
See, mine. What I wanted to do was build a pen over top of the creek so they could get in the creek and then get up on the bank. I just couldn't figure out a way to put fencing down there to where they couldn't get out and the water could still come in. I didn't want to create a dam, but.
Lori, no, I have not, but I've seen that, and I've seen like strawberries and stuff done that.
Oh no, I've read about it. But no, I'm gonna get them some. We need to get them some peas. We can get a dang 50 cents, $1 bag of fucking peas. So, but yeah, but the store that we stop at on the way home has minnows. Large, medium, and small. I thought about getting some mediums. No, but they're pretty damn big. I was gonna get the medium and the smalls, like a 2 or 3 dozen of each.
You know how happy they would be.
I know. I think today when we go do our little rucking, we can put out some minnow traps. I think we have enough to make a couple more. I give them. We just throw it in there on the ground. I give the chickens and ducks both lettuce all the time. We pick ferns and grass and stuff. pen is a freaking mud hole, and we walk in there, it's slippery and crappy and smells.
Always falling in there.
So I get a trash can and a rake, and I go up in the woods and just rake all the ground litter. You know, all the leaves fall, and you know, I pick the sticks and some pine cones out, but I give them 3 or 4 trash cans of that because there's microscopic bugs and insects and ants and stuff. They kick it, and then it turns into compost. So this fall, I'm going to clean the entire chicken coop out. It's going to be a freaking hassle. But I'm going to take it all out. I'm going to put it over in a compost pile and just, you know, but technically this winter, though, come fall, we might be moving. Like, I'm hoping. So, oh, yeah, that's right. Cheers to the Army vets, guys. I apologize. Happy birthday, you guys. Yeah, happy grunt day, guys. So,
I have poison ivy.
Well, that's what happens when you live in it. We literally live in poison ivy. And Alan was supposed to bring the weed eater so we could weed eat all this shit down, but he hasn't done it. So, but yeah, that's it's been a hassle with the ducks too. They stink. And their water, they keep water dirty, and it's like we go out there. We got a little kiddie pool and a pretty big kiddie pool in there for them, and we go in there and dump the water and then fill it up with creek water, and we get tadpoles and stuff in there. They go down right after them too, man. That shit's fun to watch.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Yesterday when I got the water for the ducks, as soon as I poured it in, one of the females got in, and she was like bathing in it, rolling in it.
Yeah, they have to.
Usually she just dives down and does her thing. No, she was flipping
They have
around
to have it, and
rolling.
ducks have to have water too because they clean their noses. Like they go in there and.
But listen, then Happy Feet got in, and he was soaked from head to toe.
Goats eat poison ivy. Yeah, I'm sure. They have to
goats.
bathe. Yeah, we need goats. They'd be fat. I want sheep and goats, but we need them.
Oh, they get real.
They get
loud.
real loud. They're sometimes they bark louder than dogs.
Yeah, it's almost ear piercing.
Savage. I'm with you, brother. I'm not even a Marine or Army, but like I was gonna try to be a Marine, but I saw that where they sent the Marines over there to Los Angeles, and the guy come running up on the damn truck. He's got balls of steel running up on a truck full of Marines. My buddy said that Marines are good at 2 things: killing shit and eating. So I basically knew that. I was like, man, damn, I could have been a good Marine because I can eat like hell, buddy. I mean, I could probably kill. I ain't never killed nobody, but I've killed a shitload of deer.
Yep, it is. Trump's
Oh, it is
birthday.
Trump's birthday, and he's doing that big military parade today, right?
Ooh, I don't know about a goose.
I've got ran after by goose.
Yeah, that's what
Goose
I said.
men
I
are
don't
mean
know
as
about
shit.
it. I'm
I got
good on
chased
the
by a
goose
Canadian
part.
goose.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Those little bastards hurt.
Mhm.
Chickens for eggs, ducks first.
Goose for small predators. Hell yeah, man. Duck eggs are actually really good too, man. I love duck eggs. A lot of people don't like them because they're a little bit richer, but you bake with them, people love them. Like, I pay homage to Uncle Sam, who's got children on their birthday. Respect. Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Always respect my veterans, man. I've had mean horses. I bet, dude. Have you ever been bit or kicked, Glory? My ex, man, you ever seen Mandy's leg? So my ex-girlfriend, when she was like 16, was trying to ride a horse, and it kicked her and she's got a big, like, you can see like a half a hoof print in her leg because it kicked it and busted the muscle in her leg. Yeah. I was in a freaking, so I have a friend, Joel Hawkins.
I bet everything.
I bet, dude, crushed. I got a story. This happened. So,
Hoorah!
my buddy, Joel Hawkins has a horse boarding farm. So people pay him like $500 a month to keep their horse in stall and get taken out and fed. Well, he had his own horses. So he would take most of the horses to go outside, but there was one, Poncho. He was like my buddy. He was like 24 years old, and he was a painted horse, and that freaking horse loved me. I love Poncho. I wish I could have had him. He was just the coolest friend. When I could take him out with nothing on, and he would walk with me with his head right here. I'd just walk, and he'd follow me, and like I'd dump the wheelbarrow, he'd follow me right back in. But they had another horse named Midnight, and this bitch was like 16 hands high. She was massive horse. Beautiful horse, but slightly aggressive. Well, Joel was like, we need to clean her stall. He said, but I can't take her out right now. And I was like, why don't you get in and do that one? Because it was his daughter's horse. And he was like, well, I got to do this. She ain't going to bother you. And I'm like, all right. He said, she don't bite. She don't do anything like that. And I'm like, okay. So I'm in there and like, I'm trying to like work around her. Sorry, I got my phone getting charged. I'm trying to work around her. Well, this long story short, the bitch pinned me up against the wall. She just laid on me up against in the stall, and she was huge. And I'm like trying to scream, but I can't because I'm getting squished by this horse. And Joel happened to walk by, and I was like, freaking need help. Like he saw it, he ran, jumped in and grabbed her and pulled her off. I caught my breath. That bitch was mean as shit. I've never been bit, and I've never been kicked. I've been kicked at, but I haven't spent as much time like around horses as you guys. Like, yes, I worked on a horse farm cleaning the stalls, but most of the time the horses were out pasture. I just go in and clean stalls, $100 and
look at all that he's been through. Kicked, bent, thrown, stomped, crushed, leaned on, rolled on, mobbed.
Jesus Christ, Lord. Justin, if you were close, bro, I could give you dozens and dozens. Guys, every 2 days we take a 5-gallon bucket of chicken eggs out. Every 2 days. So you guys I would have eggs for days. I was on TMT's live chat one day, and we came up with a egg tillery. Have a rooster with my mustache, having like a gun shooting an egg out. And then we talked about pit bulls and spider holes. Remember that one? Pit bulls and spider holes? So
I know.
If you think a horse doesn't bite, put your ass in his hand. Yeah, I know. That's why I asked if you've been bit or kicked, because they bite hard as shit too, man.
Yeah, they do.
Need a coffee. I'm gonna grind beans in my mortal and pedestal, French press, and learn my
Savage,
espresso.
I'm still
right.
jealous of
Mama's
that.
drinking iced coffee. I got Monsters, my favorite. If I would have had the money, I would have went and got a breakfast pizza for us, but we didn't have the money today.
That's what I make my own cinnamon
300
creamer,
pounds
Savage.
take $1 off my nose with my butt cheeks. Hey, check this shit out, man. My buddy Randy, he's a disabled vet. He's the one that started me in dogs, and I used to help him with his venomous snakes. We used to build treadmills to run dogs. He's a very smart dude, like very intelligent. He collects crystals and rocks, like minerals and stuff. But he was disabled. He had just got a big disability check. And he was like, hey, man, can you drive me to the titty bar? I'm like, you want to go to the titty bar? Like all the places we can go and hang out. And you want to go to the rancy old titty bar up the road? He was like, yeah, I just want to get out of the house. He walking with a cane. His knees and back and shit hurt. I'm like, sure, man. Like I was like, I don't really have the money for a titty bar. He's like, I got you. So we go over there, and he's long hair biker dude. I hang out with biker guys. And this chick walks by and like, oh, is that your money under the table? And he like, what? And looks down, and there was like a stack of ones. Like it was probably $50-$60. And he was like, no, it's not mine. She was like, well, honey, it's under your chair. He was like, okay. He reached down, picks it up. And we ended up giving it to her. I think she threw it under there just so we have some money to spend. She didn't know he had a pocket full of money. You know what I mean? But we went up there and did that. And while we were up there, this dude, it was a Mexican dude, came in. He we kind of talking, drinking a beer. We're watching the girls and shit. This dude takes out a stack of quarters and sets it on the table, and a chick comes over and picks it up with her butt cheeks. I was like, dang, a stack of quarters. I was like, where'd that stack of quarters go? He said, man, you might not want to know. I was like, damn. But he said, you can take a dollar bill with the butt cheeks. So I was like, yep.
Dating your cousin. Damn, boy.
I've been to one strip club ever. I walked in, found the hottest chick in the club, and told her if she wasn't making money, come see me. I'd buy a dance. Spent $700 dating her cousin. Oh, shit. I used to do butcher cows when I was younger. I been stepped up a damn cow. Got 10 rides. Man, I'd love to get a cow or go in with people to get like a full cow. My sister buys one every year. And I guess they buy the cow and then from the butcher maybe. I don't know how this works. If they buy it from a farm and take it to the butcher, I never really asked. But every year, every 2 years, they buy a whole like 2,000-pound cow and then have it butchered so they have beef forever, And that shit's really good. 2 minutes, I plead the fifth. Oh, we will, bro. Now that we got a freaking 8,000-watt generator, she can run the coffee pot down here, and it doesn't even make the generator hiccup.
I make coffee all day.
Mama Bear's, she said, you think it'd be okay to run it? I was like, it's an 8,000-watt generator. We ran skill saws and shit off of a freaking 5,500 watt. I don't see why not. I said, try it and see what it does. If it pulls the generator too bad, just unplug the coffee pot. It doesn't even make the generator hiccup. Like, everything down here, that generator runs like a champ. Like, it pulls everything. My light's real bright. Although the other day, remember when maybe y'all heard on the live chat where it was spitting and sputtering, it was wanting to stall, the light was blinking and stuff. And I'm like, I just bought this thing and it's already messed up. So I go out there and I'm walking around it like, why? Maybe it needs a spark plug. I reach down and push the choke in and the generator comes to life. My son had went down and started it and didn't push the choke all the way back in. And I'm like, why is it running like crap? I pushed the choke in, gas mileage for better terms, gas hours for better. or way more now. It takes about almost damn near 8 gallons to fill it, but it runs for what, about 12 to 9 or 10 hours now? About 9 or 10 hours straight continuous running.
Yesterday was almost 12 hours.
Yeah, but you had to fill it though, didn't you?
Right before I came to get you, it was almost 4 o'clock. We turned it on at 5.
Tariffs and no tariffs. Coffee is king.
Yes,
exactly.
Yes, it is.
I like coffee, but I like my monsters. So they never buy 2 get 1 free. So I'm not drinking the third one. I can't drink the third one. I'll be freaking.
Oh, Meadow, yes he does.
What?
Can't stand Garth Brooks.
Yeah, Garth Brooks has strip clubs. Huh.
I used to love him so much. No, I can't stand that.
He's out. Not really a good thing. I was in Driftwood, aka Dirtwood, worst strip club. Man, when you go to freaking Camp Lejeune down in Jacksonville, there ain't nothing but tattoo parlors, strip clubs, car dealerships, and military surplus stores, and places to get your haircut, and tattoo shops. That's basically it. Like it's, what's up, Cajun? What is up, my brother? What is up? Garth Brooks, cousin Johnny Depp. Where is ACR when you need him? I was gonna text y'all and let you know I was going live today, but I figured you guys already knew. Most everybody already knew.
Morning, Cajun.
How are you doing, Cajun? I texted him the other day, checked on him. He was at work. He's driving a bunch now. He said, I never had a bachelor before I got married. No shit. I've been to 1 or 2. I used to bounce at strip clubs, man. It's different when you work there and work with the girls. Like, some of the girls were actually really cool. Some are just complete hoe bags. Here, take a shot. I got pee break. Oh, my legs.
He said, you got my pic?
Yeah.
He said, yeah. I looked at my phone like I'm talking to him. Good boy. Yes, he got your picture.
Mama Bear needs sleep.
Mama Bear needs something. I
Tell
don't
him
know what I need.
At least explain to him that you got blood work done.
Oh, yeah. So the day I blew the tire, that morning I went and got blood work done. So she's running all kinds of blood work to see
If we can't figure out what's up.
if we can't figure out what's going on with Mama Bear. But yeah. Monday I'll find out. So
Yep.
I'm kind of nervous, but I'm kind of like ready to find out.
Get it so we can get it nipped in the
Yeah,
bud.
exactly.
The sooner they figure that shit out, the sooner we can.
I've never even been to a bachelorette party. I didn't even have one
I
myself.
didn't have a bachelor party when I was married.
Hold on, what did you say? I can't have a bachelor party. Marines would be in charge of. Oh God, that would be not a PG movie.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of empty. Nope, nothing over there empty, is it?
Hey, good morning, Lawfully.
I wonder if this.
Want to let you know what?
I'm coming, guys. I'm trying to hook the fan up. Use my little-
Robert. Yeah,
It is
I
charging.
am, but it's more than just
Oh!
being tired. Like yesterday, guys, I was talking to Twin. We're sitting here texting, and I fell asleep standing up texting.
Yeah, Mama Bear's got a lot going on. Weak, tired, mentally fog. Doesn't.
I have no appetite. I've lost
appetite.
so much weight.
But yeah, I've been.
I know you are, sister.
We are all been praying for. I appreciate the prayers too, guys. Y'all's prayers work, because I know y'all were praying for work for me, and that picked back up, and like everything's just starting to fall into place. Monetization. I can't even say it. I can say it.
I can do it.
We're monetized on YouTube, and I started the knife business back up. I haven't named the knife company yet, so Twin Arrows Knife Works or something we'll think about. But I buy my knives from Song Blade Company. So his dad's we get them at wholesale. So I'm gonna try to give you the best price I can. But I have swords, out the front knives, survival knives, Bowie knives, pocket knives. I can get Microtex. I have to show you guys.
Frogman blades, that's it.
Frog. Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Justin, you just be careful.
Guys,
Oh, it's horrible.
this is another one that wants to remain anonymous. This was a very big surprise, and it's one of my most prized possessions. And I have a few of those, but one of the guys on the chat sent this to me, and I know you guys saw the video, but I have to show you guys this thing in person. This is by far my favorite knife that I own now, and I have some knives. Yeah, you can show knives on lives. Check this out, guys. Focus. It's a Microtech. The one like this was used on John Wick. This thing, guys, is freaking amazing, and will shave the hair off your arm. It comes with a really cool sheath, which the out the front knives that I sell also have a sheath like this. But this thing is freaking awesome. Like, I opened it, and Mama Bear, we got the package, and Mama Bear, I got it from the mailbox, and I ran to the house. And we got a blade. I come running. I was like, man, I was so excited because we didn't know. He sent it, but he didn't tell me what he was sending. He just said, it's a little something, and I hope it can help. And it would be great. And twin blades, I like that one too.
That's why I said
Twin blades, I like that one. Twin blades. I came running to open up, and I was in like my jaw hit the ground. I was like, wow. Like I've held Microtechs, I've flipped them out a couple times, but I can never afford to pay for one, you know. And like I said, man, it stays in the gun safe. I've got care and maintenance instructions with it, and like that is my baby, man. Like, so the ones that I'm getting will be from 150 to 100. We have multiple colors, multiple designs, multiple blade designs. They got a warranty. We'll give a 6-month warranty for them. I'm gonna get some. I'm probably gonna go today and pick the knives up so I can do some videos on them. Dude, I'm gonna send one to Jay from Prepared Citizens so he can do a review on it. See, I mean, it's not a Microtech. I don't want y'all to think you're gonna get this $800 knife for $150, but they are really well made. They're Korean and Taiwanese made. There's no Chinese made. They're not made. They're either made in Korea or made in Taiwan. And we have all kinds. We have some for the ladies. We have some for the men. We have tactical looking ones. We have novelty ones. We have all kinds of stuff. We have actual 1095 carbon steel bladed swords that are sharp. Plus we have samurai swords, knight swords, ninja swords. All kinds of stuff. And I mean, I'm going to give guys the best prices because I want. Oh yeah, I have polypropylene brass knuckles, so they're undetectable through a metal detector. We also have polypropylene push daggers and like double-sided boot daggers that are all polypropylene, so they're basically indestructible and they can't be picked up on a metal detector. And the sheaths that come with the knives have no metal in them at all. They're just leather or nylon. There's no metal in them.
Really?
So yeah.
That's cool.
Yep. So I haven't got those yet. He has to go to his shop in Lexington and pick those up. But I will have those available as soon as I can too.
So now you're teasing again.
But yeah, we have, I mean, just, it's crazy. Like he just needed help. His dad's not doing well. He's not feeling well. And Adam's taking the business over, and he's on the martial arts side of stuff, and I'm on like the survival Minuteman side of stuff. So between the two of us, we're just trying to get people to see the products. And I do have some videos. I think I put them on Discord. Didn't I put them on Discord? I think I put them on Discord of like the knives, what they look like. The OD green one that I put in the picture is a really cool knife. Like, it's OD green. It matches my gear. So, but we have all colors. But yeah, I just want to share that with everybody. That way, if you're looking for a Microtech or you're looking for a Gerber or a CRKT, hit me up. We have a catalog that's like 6 inches thick of basically every knife we can made, I guess. I don't know. It's got pretty much everything in it. I'm bewildered when I look at that book. But if I can get it, I'll find a way to find it for you. If it's something that we can't find or it's no longer made, like we'll try our best. But yeah, if you guys want anything, hit old Twin Arrows up.
Twin blade.
I'm tired of being broke, guys. I'm tired of sitting around just only paying for dog food and chicken food and gas in the generator. Twin's trying to put some eggs in different baskets, so when work gets slow, I have a reserve that hey, I can fall back on the knives. I can fall back on YouTube. I'm gonna have a bunch of videos coming up. Mama Bear's chest rig. We had them. Somebody's like, no. But I got to redo. We did my chest rig and my Mama Bear's chest rig, but I didn't like the way the video turned out. Like, we're gonna retake it. I got to take some pictures of my Viper hood and send them to Metal so he can. I mean, my AO is super green this year, so I'm gonna do less of the man-made camouflage, I guess you could say, for lack of better words, and use more of the natural stuff. But I am still putting some jute and some scrim and some leaf pattern stuff on it. Still got to do my pack scrim. So my weekends are pretty much going to be designated for YouTube work, videos, live chat, stuff like that, or getting orders out through the week of the knives that people order and shit. So I'm sure it came up and I caught a little bit of it. But yeah, like dude, he's got a picture of like a 6-7 foot Scottish claymore that the company has. Like we can get it, like a lot of knight swords, stuff like that, a lot of Japanese stuff. You can get, of course, we're going to have Japanese swords, novelty ones, as well as training swords, as well as like functional sharp swords. I have one that came from Solid Blade Company, and it's sharp. I wouldn't want to get back with that sucker. That's with Wolves. What's up, man? But yeah, so Metal's like, dang it, man. Flashing the shiny pocket knives and stuff around. Cord of wood goes from $250. You can visit your local forest office for your permit. Cut off the layers. Dude, I did firewood for what, almost a year? I got paid 3 times to deal with a tree. We cut the trees down, I got paid. We processed it in the firewood, I got paid. And then I put an ad on Facebook Marketplace and was selling the firewood that we were getting and making, and I was delivering it. I had a truck set up for it, everything. I had a 1500 4-wheel drive with big white oak wood slats up for a bed.
That's cool though.
Made a lot of money off firewood.
Per household.
Yeah.
The
Yep. Like, and honestly, I know tree companies that would come down here and dump hardwood just to have a free place to dump it. I've been wanting to save up and get a wood splitter from Harbor Freight, but so what? As of right now, anything I make off YouTube, I'm gonna put back into YouTube. Like buy some new gear, do something for YouTube, something for the homestead. The stuff I make off the knife company, I'm going to be putting back into the knife company until I can get enough inventory to where I can start getting some profit off of it. Like if I sell one, I'll buy 5 if I can, whatever the price he gives me is. And I'll use a few to get many more. And then, but I have access to all of it. So, and if I don't have it and we do have it, I can just have Adam send it straight to the people who bought it. So he can just package it and ship it right that day. So we can do that. And that's what I was figuring we can do. What? Yeah, I'm going to go today and see what colors. Like, I've only seen a fraction of them. Adam's only brought like 20 samples up, and he brought more of the tactical side of the stuff for us because he knows that that's what my people are going to want. Maybe somebody wants one with a dragon or something. That's cool. We got them. We got ones with little hearts and spades and diamonds and stuff. Like, we got everybody's taste and flavors. And we got some that I think are just ridiculous and hideous, and I won't sell them. I mean, if somebody wants them, they can get it. Twin's not so much into the novelty side of the knives. I'm more into like the practical survival type knives and the stuff that you can use. You know what I mean? So like we get some, and he's got some like medieval swords that are really cool too, and they're all sharp. Then we have training swords that aren't, but we can. So, but yeah, that's gonna be fun. Plus,
We're about to be busy.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want to stay busy and
so excited.
Shipping stuff and videos are gonna take a lot of our time on the weekends. Like that's part of the reason why I'm not going anywhere this weekend. I'm just gonna get as many videos as I can make. That way, I have some reserve videos. I'm gonna do some members only stuff because now I have some channel members. I thank you all for that again.
Yes,
thank you so much for all that. And if you guys weren't here and you don't know yet, Twin does have channel memberships. You can be a Minuteman for 99 cents or a designated marksman for $1.99. I feel like I'm a freaking commercial now, but I have to say this stuff. Like, I don't want to spend my whole lot of chat talking about that shit. What? We will. Yeah, dude, definitely. And then the pups, we'll give an update on the pups too, because I know you haven't seen them.
Oh yeah, we have
dude.
pups.
We have new pups. No, we got I want to show them Blue in them. They're all passed out in their house now. They're all in there.
Lord,
They've gotten big. And Blue isn't just Blue. Blue is brindle. We just didn't know it because the older she gets, the more definition it comes out in it. So she's blue and like a buckskin color through her fur. She is beautiful, man. 26 dogs as of right now, but I'm not keeping any of the puppies. We're gonna keep one puppy, but all the new puppies we're gonna find homes. Yeah, I have too many dogs. I can't. It's killing me to feed these things, and I just don't want that many dogs. I only really wanted like 1 or 2 dogs. I went and got Demon, and I only wanted Demon, and then we ended up with Sassy, and then it just snowballed from there. And we rescued a few. Or I wouldn't trade any of them. I mean, we rescued dogs. They had to have house, Yeah, that 26. We had more than that, but a couple died. We'd be up almost to 30. But we got a bunch of the bigger pups that you guys, Blue sisters and brothers. We have some homes for them. Adrian's still coming to get Blue. I'm hoping Big Bearded Warrior, I can get him Little Blackie, because she is really beautiful and she is so freaking cute and friendly. But she's got a big old head and she is just a happy little dog, man.
She's a snuggle bug.
Yeah, she likes to snuggle. She's got an attitude now. She fights. Don't think she doesn't start shit, but.
Yep, I'm with you, Metal.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I want Sasha.
Well, Sasha's here. Well, we got Cheyenne, Monster, Skunk.
See, that's my
Scout.
problem.
But the pups have got to go. The big dogs we're not getting rid of. I don't want to get anybody to. The big dogs are staying, but the pups we're gonna find homes for. Like,
yeah, I won't lie. All of the big dogs literally keep me company.
Yep. Look, I got the little fan right here next to us. This little camp fan is freaking amazing. Well, I'll stop the oscillating. That thing is cool.
You say I can always use throwing knives.
Oh yeah, we got throwing knives, ninja stars, brass knuckles, like nunchucks. What else? Size, bow staffs, training swords, like bow cones and stuff like that. Got all kinds of training throwing knives, crambits. I mean, the list goes on. Survival knives, Bowie knives, pocket knives,
once we start
razor knives.
going, we want to make like shirts and mugs and.
I'm good. I've been in contact with Krista. Krista's going to help the channel out, and that way I can get her some money so she can make some money. I'll get T-shirts, hats, some coffee cups, stickers. Going to have stickers. Eventually, I'd like to have some channel patches, stuff like that. It's just little steps, man. Twins only got so much money to do stuff. So once I get paid from YouTube, all that will go to Krista for shirts and stickers and stuff. I'm going to do shirts and stickers for right now. Eventually cups. Also, I don't have it yet, but I will have an affiliate link to Prepared Citizens. If you guys are going to order a kit, use my code and you'll get a certain amount off. We haven't got it set up. The email should be here today or Monday or Tuesday. We've already talked about it. It's in the works. So I'll have a code where you guys can get a little discount and you can help support one of our brothers off another channel. I'm trying to work on some stuff like that for you guys to get some decent deals on stuff. So, dude, yeah, I mean, no rush, man. If you can do it, bro.
Like
don't feel like y'all have to be. We appreciate the hell out of the channel memberships and the super chats, but Twin's still going to do this, and this is still my family, and it's something to offer. You know what I mean? We're going to do some members only videos. So we'll do some members only shorts, stuff like that. I want to focus more on the videos. I got to do shorts too, but I want to do some videos and some members only live chats. I mean, that's another option that I have that we can do, stuff like that. So give y'all some benefit, man. You guys are spending your hard-earned money with Twin Arrows Homestead, and we do appreciate it. And yes, I want to make sure y'all know that we appreciate it. So
we have a half husky.
Mm-hmm. She's
half husky, half pit.
She's smart as a freaking whip. She's right there. We moved her. Well, she's in her house right now. They're all in their house asleep. So Mama Bear and I get home from work, got off a little early, got home a little early. Beautiful sunny day. I'm like, hey, let's go get some groceries and stuff, and we'll take care of it. And I was like, we'll get everything for the weekend. I got dog food the night before last because we had to. We were out. I said, we'll just go get everything we need, case of beer, all that shit for the weekend. So we go to the store, we come out, and there's thunderstorm, and it freaking poured down rain. My dog food, my chicken food, which I do got to get chicken food. I do need to get some money for chicken food. I'll work on that today. And thank God, because it was all outside, and it would have got poured down rain on it, would have ruined everything. We don't have the money to go get more. And luckily, Maddie had ran out and covered it, and it hadn't rained here yet. So we got home, we got the puppies in, we got the chicken food and dog food and stuff moved, we got the tarps on the tent, on the campers. We don't have to put the tarps down, but we just do because it's a little extra security from the rain, because I just don't want my shit getting ruined. I had enough ruined stuff from water. We got here, got everything done, and then it poured. So chance of rain pretty much every day for the next couple weeks, I guess. I don't know. But dude, if you ever wanted a dog, Justin, I'd just give you a dog, brother. You could just come and pick a puppy out. Like, I'm to the point now where I'm not even trying to sell them. If you give them a good home and love them like we do, you can have a puppy. Like, it's just that. Yes, definitely smash that like button, hit that like, subscribe button. But yeah, I'd just give you a puppy, brother. Like, but we got one named Buster. He is a freaking bear, dude. He is huge and just soft kind-hearted, like Gunny Bear. I call him Gunny Bear.
He's my Gunny.
That's my Gunny. He's a big boy too, and Rocco, which he's a big boy. They're all great.
Yeah. Savage. I think the Huskies.
Thank you, brother. He's a looking deadly Ghost Rider.
I think the Huskies are incredibly smart dogs.
The Huskies are too smart sometimes for their own good, especially mine. She's got everybody in my yard. You guys, you've heard us howl when they start howling. Like she taught all my dogs to do that. Like she's very talkative, and she's brown like a pit bull. She's got like pit bull head, but she got husky ears. And
good night.
Her
Dances with Wolves.
What's up, light fighters?
Good morning, light fighters.
Man, dude, camping doing good for you, brother. Looks like y'all were having fun out there, man. Sister Krista's a minute, man. Thank you, sister.
Thank you, sis.
Definitely. Thank you guys for the channel memberships, man. But like I said, there'll be some perks. But yeah, man, they yeah, everybody, y'all are awesome. I just had a fucking brain fart. Is what happened? It's hard for me to turn it back. Oh yeah, you're gonna have shirts, brother.
Did you see what he said on this shirt?
Yeah, Joe Mama Bear. Everybody calls you that because they walk around the damn AR-15s taller than you are. Mama Bear, we're gonna build her that 9 too, that AR-9. We're just with the super safety. But with the super safety on the AR-9, you got to shave some weight out of the bolt carrier group. A guy was going to show me how to do it, but we'll burn that bridge when we get to it because I don't want to start dremeling on stuff and it doesn't need it. That's why I haven't touched my rifle with a Dremel tool. Like, if it's not going to work, I'm just going to put the stock trigger back in it until I can find something that works. But I think it's just that centering block. I would like to get one of the force reset triggers like Light Fighters has, the militia trigger system, I think is what it's called. That looked pretty fucking dope. And you just take the pins out, drop it in, and it runs. So I would like to have one of them. We'll see. Don't mix German Shepherd and Husky. Both loud, both independent, can figure out any problem. Hell of a combo. Yeah, protecting kids, but doesn't like rough play with kids. Good listener, though. Yes, I can imagine, like, be great for protection and survival. Yeah, hey, Ohio, how did you like the one that you got? Pretty good? Have you had a chance? The rifle setup, you got it in this badass too, man. Like, yeah, I definitely want to put one in Mama Bear. Watching them on the video shoot. Oh, the Mama Bear wants one bad, man.
Yes, I do.
And we want to get an AR-9 that runs off of Glock magazines or the old Colt magazines with the adapter. So we'd like to do that. But yeah, I was looking at the Artemis trigger safety. That one hasn't even. He hadn't tried it. Yeah, I feel you on that one. That's not something that's just easy to go to a range and try. I'm lucky to have my little privacy back here. I can shoot whatever I want. So, but I'm gonna try the AS Designs one. The system that I bought from D's Nuts was 110, and for the exact same one from them is 89. So it's a few dollars cheaper. My PSA uses Glock mags. Yeah, that's what I'd like to. I have 3 30-round Glock mags in a carrier. I'd love to have one that takes the Glock mag. The litter of puppies that I was hoping to get a puppy off of, 5 puppies, 1 male, 4 females. I don't want a female, so no new puppy just yet. Oh, that sucks.
Shorty had mostly
Robert, those are dope as shit too, man.
So Sassy had all the females and Shorty had all the males.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna go with another. It worked. It worked. It was just it got loose because of the firing pin firing so fast. It loosened it up, and I need that centering block. There's just no option. I even thought about taking a rubber band and going around it, but I just don't want it to melt in my gun. So I need that centering block. If I have to spend $10 when I can get $10 to spend on it, I will to get a 10-pack of them. I'm also, you can buy the arms and the cams separate. So I might just buy a couple once it starts working. But it worked 3 or 4 times and then it didn't work. So I think it's just that centering block isn't in there to keep the lever where it's supposed to be through the different things. So
Savage, what did the officer say when you told him that you were just doing
that? That's good. Yeah, exactly. My buddy, so we when we got our fan, it went to the other address. Check this story out. Well, Mama Bear, you tell him because you're the.
Okay, so I was hot that day, guys. So we got this package and I got the confirmation and all that stuff. So I went to the person's house like I did last time to go get my package. And his wife was in there yelling, get off my porch, B. And I was like, okay. And then she stopped, so I knocked again. She said, I said, get the off my porch. I said, I'm not getting the off your porch until I get my package. So then her husband comes to the door and he's like, I don't have your package. I said, yes, you do. And I showed him the picture. He was like, no, I don't. He said, we put, good morning, ACR.
ACR, what's up, brother?
He said, we put the packages that don't belong to us out on the drop box. And I was like, yeah, okay. He was like, well, they probably took it or something. I don't know, but I don't have it. I'm like, all right. So I went back. I'm furious. So I called Twin. And I was like, I'm about to call the sheriffs. He was like, call the sheriffs. So I called the sheriffs.
Well, and one of my best friends for like 30-some years came down. When he heard what address and whose name it was,
and he was like,
he came.
He was like, all right, Mama Bear. I gave him the picture. He went over. An hour and a half later, I got my package. They
Minus
opened it.
Used it.
Through it. They had used it, put it back in because they didn't want to get in trouble. So I'd already been on the phone with Amazon too. So Amazon replaced it with another one.
So we have two of them.
No, we have two.
So, but my buddy is a sheriff, and I've known him. He dated my sister in high school years ago, and we've just been friends. He went in the Army and lost track of each other, but he's been a friend for a long time. And he came down and he went over there and he said, no, they did put it out and somebody had gotten it and messed with it, but he didn't have it. They had it and then they set it out is what it was and hid it someplace to make it look like it was moved. Because that dude, this isn't the first time, as y'all know. You know what I mean? Like. And
I told the sheriff that this isn't the first time that they've taken several of our packages. The last few times I went over there was boxes with our names on it, with the package opened and emptied. He was like, oh no. So he went over there and he got it. It took him a while. And I kept asking Twin if he had called him yet because he said he was going to call if he didn't have it. He hadn't called. And then almost an hour and a half to 2 on the dot, he was pulling up and he had my package.
Yep. The second one came and the generator came no problem. It came right. Mama Bear even told the guy, like, hey, we've been having problems with Amazon not delivering packages.
Oh, yeah. So that guy came down that morning and brought the generator and he was like, question. And I was like, sure. He was foreign. And I was like, sure. He was like, do your packages ever go to the other road? And I was like, all the time. I was like, honestly, you're probably the second one to ever come down and get it right. And
show me the other part of this.
And he was like, because they're stupid. They're stupid drivers. They don't know how to read. It's not so-and-so, it's so-and-so. And I was like,
the problem is, it's 1516 Pocomoke 2 and 1416 Pocomoke 1. Right. That's where they're getting confused. Also, this came with the generator, guys. This is the other part of the generator.
Oh, yeah. Look at this, y'all.
This is the solar panels. We can charge. And as soon as you open it, it's charging. Like, as long as this got... We haven't even had to use it yet because I've been fortunate enough to be able to keep gas in the generators and we charge it. We just needed something at night that we could run that could charge our cell phones, power one fan. But the listener got me a fan that run all night with no power, and the generator charges our phones. So, I mean, we can't complain. I'm happy to have the fan at night, and it's got a little light on it if it gets dark. You know, you guys know I had a panic attack when I woke up and I thought I was freaking dying. But
see ya. Have a great day.
Have a good one, Metal. Thank you, brother, for stopping in too, man. I know I'll read your signal chat thing, man. But like I said, if you're interested in something, brother, you know, always forward, always. Like I tell, man, I was talking to my boss about shit. Told him my channel motto was always forward. And he was like, I like that. I was like, it don't matter if you're moving at a snail's pace or you're full out sprinting. As long as you're moving forward, that's all that matters. And we're moving forward, guys. Like, things are just happening, and I'm so appreciative of it. Like, I never thought I could get this YouTube channel with my listeners and do this like this, you know. I'm greatly humbled by it. I'm people that, you know, I'm just greatly humbled by it. I don't even know what else to say. Like,
oh, it's definitely changed.
It's changed us. It's changed our life. It's changed my attitude towards life, and like, it's definitely, and from what people said, it's helped people through hard times in their life, and then that's what it was all about. It wasn't even about that. It was about trying to help people figure out what they're going to need to survive the upcoming times. If I could, and my very first channel, I thought to myself, if I can just get one or two people to get some food back, maybe go buy a gun, maybe go seek some training, some medical training. Then I've done them. I've accomplished my mission. I've helped somebody. But it's snowballed into something way greater and way better. And I'm looking forward to see where we can go with this. And I'm going to get as many people ready and set and survive this shit that's coming. You know, and that's what the mission is now, is to get people ready as much as I can with what I know. And as much as I got a group of people, the group all together, we know some crap, guys. Like, this is going to be it's going to be a freaking amazing adventure. And I'm glad I got all y'all to go on it with me. And, you know, this is just, it's only forward from here. So that's what.
Yes. Yeah, I just said that yesterday.
Yes. That thing was, the shower is the next thing. It's costing me like $40 a day to run that generator. And then food for the house is about 40 or 50 a day, and gas in the truck and beer and dipping pods. That's basically all I'm getting. One day I have to splurge and we don't go with gas as much as we need to because I have to buy animal food, which I got to go get chicken food, but I'll get that sooner or later. But yeah, like the solar, man, just if we didn't have gas that day and we need to charge cell phones or something, like this little thing is, and it's little, like I'm charging a cell phone, running my fan that's charging it and running it at the same time while this is charging.
And then you can go down there and charge more cell phones.
Yeah, then you can charge more cell phones. You can do other things. Like this thing, it'll charge 4 different cell phones at one time. And we charge it all day while the generator's running. We charge the fan, so at night when everything shuts off, usually around 9-10 o'clock, we shut the generator down. I try to keep it topped up, and I'm telling you, it's this little thing is a game changer. And the sender was like, you can do a review on them. I'm going to do a review on it. I just want to use it for a little bit longer, make sure I'm not selling something for somebody that doesn't work like I intend. Like when I try to give you guys info and places to buy stuff, I want to make sure that you're getting the money that you're spending quality, worth it. That's why I want to go with Jay on Prepared Citizen with the first aid kits and the radios, and the training that he does. Like, that's why we got to talking about it, and he was like, man, I'll give you an affiliate link. And I was like, awesome. Like, I didn't know what that was. You know what I mean? I was like, man, I get a discount code for my people. That's what I wanted. You make a little bit off of it, your money or a kit or something, which I didn't anticipate any of that. I didn't even know that's what it was. But I want to, and that's why I like going through Jay, because I know Jay, he's a good dude and he sells good shit. You know what I mean? So,
thank you.
mainly off the grid. Welcome. So,
good morning. Wow.
We have came a long way, haven't we, Bill? I was saying that. I was so nervous. My nose is on fire. I guess it's the fucking weather, maybe. Mama, when they were like, y'all should do a live chat, we were like, man, talk to Mama Bear. And Mama was like nervous as shit because she don't like being on this. I'm a little bit more for this. Like, I'm a talker. I love to talk and I love to be on here with y'all. And I was like, well, let's try one. So I got ready. I'm like, I don't know what to even talk about. Like, I don't know, you know what I mean? But it is definitely snowballed. It's you, and you guys have been through the highs and the lowest of the lows with us right here on this live chat. Yeah. You know, forcing ourselves to get up off the bed depressed and sad, about in tears because we didn't know how we were going to feed our dogs, not wanting to do any videos, not wanting to do nothing but just fucking, and that's, it's defeating the purpose because you got to get out and do stuff, but you don't want to. But if you would just get out and do the things, it would make you feel better. It was rocking a hard place kind of thing. But yeah, it definitely won't like it was the last live chat. And we have came a long way, and we've met some great people. And that to me, the monetization, the knife business, the donations, all that, the people is what has meant the most to Mama Bear and I. Like, not that we didn't appreciate y'all helping us with dog food. Like, you guys have literally fed our dogs for 2 months.
If it wasn't for y'all, we would be.
I don't know where we would be.
Yeah.
I don't know what would have happened. We would be here, but it would have been. We probably wouldn't have. We would have had to get dogs to the pound, could feed them. Like, no, it is great, but it definitely is a big game changer. The knife business thing too is going to be. My coach is excited about it, man. Like, and it feels good to. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the sub, man. Thank you. Mainly,
that means a lot.
Thank you very much. Yes, we do appreciate the subs. And but yeah, like I've been thinking about it. I'm like, man, I'll get back into selling knives, and you know, I love knives, and I know a lot about them. And then Adam messaged me and was like, look, bro, I got a bunch of new products. He said my dad changed distributors and shit. Like, we got way better stuff and way better prices on this stuff. And I was like, well, that's the thing, man, is mostly I need good quality. I'm not going to sell something to somebody and it's a piece of shit. Like, and that's why he was like, no, man, you need to come get a bunch of them, put your hands on them, use them, play with them, make a video on them, let people know that they're good and they are worthy of what you're asking for them. And because I'm going to price them accordingly to what they are. I'm not going to charge $200 for something that's only worth $40. I'm just not that person. I mean, people work too hard for their money. If you're going to get something from Twin Arrows Blades, you're gonna get your money's worth. I promise you. Like,
Savage, you are so on it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and like I was sitting here that last time, and I'm like, we have no gas for the generator. We had no dog food. I was super stressed. Mark, what is going on? Mark, what's up, brother? And I was super stressed, and I just didn't know what I was like. So I messaged my old boss man. I was like, bro, do you have anything I can do on like the weekend? Even if it's 1 or 2 days, like it's some kind of money coming in. I can stretch it as long as I have to. And he was like, well, I got a house out at the lake we just started. And he was like, I was like, well, dude, if you want to, I'll work Saturday. And he was like, all right, I'll let you know. And I figured I wouldn't hear nothing. Well, he messaged me Thursday and was like, hey, man, you want to work Saturday? And I was like, heck yeah. He's like, I got your favorite thing in the world to do. And I'm really good at staining porch ceilings for some reason. It's my long arms, and they're not real tall. I can fly through it. And he was like, I got a couple big ones I need to get done, 2 coats. And I was like, I got you, boss. So I went to work. I was just happy to be there, man. I was happy to hang out with Russell. Him and his kids are they're just my family. I look at them as like brothers and sisters. And he is my brother. Like, he has done stuff for my family that nobody will ever know. And I was just so, Mama Bear, it changed my whole attitude. Like, I was like, man, I get to go work with Russ. We had the same birthday. Like, we're just brothers. And he's known me since I was 19 and I'm 46. Actually 17 and I'm 46. Because I met him a few years before I actually went to work with him. So I went to work, and we're working, and it's just me and him. And we met another guy up there, Justin, another guy named Justin that works with us. And we're riding, and he was like, hey, man. I was like, dude, if I could just do 2 or 3 days a week, that's what I'm trying to do. I said, I can do YouTube some too. He's like, well, all you want to work is 2 or 3 days a week? I was like, no, if there's more work, I'll work whatever you want me to. He was like, well, you want to come back full time? And I was like, can you use me full time? He was like, yeah, man, we're getting busy. He was like, I'm not getting as many calls, but we got a bunch of big projects, and it's going to take a while. And I was like, hell yes, I want to come back. And then I got online, text Mama Bear, and I was like, guess what? And she was like, what's up? And I was like, I'm going back full time with Russ. And
it's been great ever since.
It's just,
hey, Jasmine, good morning.
Jasmine, what is up? It's been a minute since we've been on.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get things caught up, and work's been busy again, thank God. And like you guys can tell, Twin's been in the sun. Look. Boy, they can't really tell. It's too bright. Mama's blowing. But yeah, I've been in, and we painted the boathouse the last 2 days. I was in the water. The hell with that. I took swim trunks in my Crocs. I jumped in the water.
Jealous.
I was in the water. I had to climb up a ladder and paint, and then move the ladder in the water. Yesterday, though, Lake Gaston was really rough. It was just a weird day. The water was rough, and when the boats would come by, I'm like 6 foot from the shore on the back side of this boathouse, and the waves would come up and hit me. It about took the ladder out from under me one time, which it wouldn't have done anything. I'd have just fell in the water, and I was only about 10 foot up, so I would have just belly flopped and got bruised from that. But yep, that was a rough one. And so I spray the siding and stuff. So we had got a bucket of clean water, and the water we couldn't get to because they were putting tile down. So Russ was like, well, just grab some lake water. We'll run the lake water through it till I can get home and put fresh water in it. Well, there's steps going down into the water, so I'm already wet. I got my sprayer tip, the bell housing, and the filter for the bottom of the sprayer in my hand, and I pull them out of the bucket. I step on the bottom 2 steps, and that shit is like a sheet of ice. I went right up, landed on my back, got a big bruise across my back where I caught the step, but I chucked everything. I mean, I'm thinking about holding on to it, you know? I found the bell housing, and I found the sprayer tip. The bottom basket for the pump I couldn't find, but I won $5 because Russ said, you ain't going to find any of it. And I was like, yeah, I will. He was like, nah, you ain't. That water, I found the tip. So he's like, well, Monday, I'll give you your $5. I was like, yeah, I found it. So that was pretty cool. But I busted my ass big as shit. We all laughed about it, but man, I came home and I'm still sore, but like right across the top of my butt, I'm a little bruised. And my pride was hurt a little bit because I usually don't trip and fall. I'm actually really not clumsy. I'm for my size, you know. Other than the time I jumped on the log out here and did a complete 360-degree flip, landed on my back. Don't know how I did that. Like, that shit hurt.
Exactly. Got it done.
Hell yeah, got it done. Well, yeah, man, it looks good too. It's about a 5,000 square foot house, about a 3,000 square foot garage. But the boathouse, it wasn't real big. We just had to do the side and like some little peaks and stuff. But And we weren't tall, but it was fun getting in the water. Russell's son Pat got in with me the first day. Me and him did it together, and then yesterday I just had to go and do the trim, and did 2 coats on that. I was still out. We were still done by like 1 o'clock, so it was pretty good. Free the nip. Yeah, it was pretty freaking rough though. I was tired when I got home, and I hadn't been doing much. I work at a restaurant, and the owner came to me the other day and asked me to paint inside. And asked me how much I charge, and I was like, I don't know. Let me talk to my husband. I used to get a lot of side work. People just want little shit, but I still got all the tools and stuff to do it. They're just locked up in storage. It's about out. It's fucking fuming. We got 1 bag of edibles left, but I want to do some videos and stuff before we all vegetate out. Because I got to get those chest rig videos done today. So.
Is it supposed to rain tomorrow?
It's supposed to chance of rain every afternoon. It's June in North Carolina. I don't know what the thing is, but.
No, I was just thinking because if it's supposed to rain, we could do our.
Yeah, it's North Carolina. It's in the summer. It's high humidity and heat during the day, and then around 1, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you get a fucking thunderstorm with lightning, and it's just bad. Yeah, vegetative status. That's what I said, because like I get these little edibles from one of my good friends. Looks out for us on that, man. And I gotta get some money for that too. I need to be able to fucking play the Powerball and hit that bitch. But they're good. They're 20 milligrams, and it is just enough to fuck your whole day up.
I went 2 of them.
Mama Bear ain't gonna be doing nothing but laying over there petting. Oh, look at the puppy, they're so cute.
Sleeping.
Titties, free to titties. Titty Tuesday. They're all up. Pups are up. They're up playing in the sun. But yeah, see, like I said, during the day, and yesterday it was hot. It wasn't really hot. It was just stupid humidity by the
humidity was crazy.
At the lake, it's worse. Like, you wouldn't think being around water that it would be hotter than, like, it was probably 20 degrees warmer there than it was in Youngsville when we came home. Yeah, yep. Fuck it all. It is. It's a 20 milligram dose if I ain't getting shit done. If I take one now, by the time I finish up the live chat, I wouldn't be making any videos. And I got to get some videos out. So I got to work on that pack scrim. The Viper Hood. The Viper Hood's, I got everything together that I want to use on it, but I'm not sure I'm going to cut the sniper veil up. I think I'm just going to cut some of the leaf up and put it on, and the jute. And then I was thinking about using paracord, but I got this other jute that's pretty strong. I'm going to do a mixture of paracord tie-ons for the natural veg and jute tie-ons. That way, it's like a mixture of it. I don't want to copy in one person, but I want to kind of do what people are telling me and a mixture of my own shit. So, because I got the guy telling me to do it knows what he's doing about it. So,
Jasmine, yes, ma'am. If you watch the
baby Savage said my baby son agrees. Free the movies.
If you watched the live earlier, you'll understand why I'm.
Yeah. What?
Read hers. She said she's getting edibles from Florida. She hasn't
done
it in a while. She's got no idea what to expect. She needs something to go down to.
So let me see what I can.
I've had a week from hell, so I'm going to, after do all my chores, I'm just chilling the rest of the day.
Well, I'm not taking one right now. I'm just going to show Jasmine. So what I would do, Jasmine, since you ain't done it in a while, take half the recommended dose and wait about an hour. If you ain't quite feeling like you want to, take the rest of the dose. These are 20 milligrams, but it says
Savage, I love that.
Total for the whole bag is 195.69 milligrams. THC is 19.57 milligrams. And cut the piece in half for 9.79 milligrams. So you can cut them and make smaller doses.
Yeah.
You don't always have to go like 20 and go balls to the wall on it. Sometimes I overdo it.
Balls to the walls on it.
Yeah, sometimes we just do that. But
plus, honestly, it helps me eat.
Yeah, Mama has no appetite. And then not having anything doesn't help anything. Like, you can only afford $20, $30 worth of food, and then you're not getting a lot of food for that. So, and sometimes it's just cheaper to go buy a couple pizzas from Speedway and eat those for dinner. You know what I mean? Like, it's junk food, but Yeah, that's exactly, Levi. Try 5. Take it, cut it in half, and cut it in half, and then try that. And if you don't feel like you want, take another piece, and then, you know, be 9 months old and knows what good life. That's right. Yeah, but I love them. I love the edibles. I love the pens. I want to. I'd like to get some flour, but that's. I'm really happy with just getting the pens and the edibles a couple times a month. It does help, and I tried to stretch that last one out as long as I could.
Lawfully, have a great day.
Have a good one, Lawfully.
Be safe.
Yeah, definitely be safe today, brother. Like, watch your six. Beware of your surroundings. If you guys go to the grocery store, keep your head up. Stay on a swivel, man. Like, just because you don't think it can happen in your city, it can happen anywhere. It doesn't matter, and it might not even be that. We could be sitting in the middle of a splinter cell and not even know it. You know, and just they're going to target heavily populated areas. So stay away from heavily populated areas. If you can carry a gun legally in your state and possess a gun, carry it. But also have some medical. I was thinking about that. You know, even if you run up on a situation where somebody was hurt or there's a mass casualty event, keep some medical with you. It's definitely something you're going to need. I have a feeling, especially with the way things are going. Twins upgrading his. Y'all saw the one I carry. Once I can get enough money up, I'm going to get a better. I want the Minuteman kit from Prepared Citizens, and but Twin still carries his. You guys go. I mean, is it a bunch? No, but it's better than nothing. You know what I mean? And there's just some things that, you know, you could probably make a tourniquet out of a belt. Is it the best? No, it's not. But it would work if you had nothing else. A tourniquet, a branch is a windlass. But like, if you can get some stuff, and definitely might need it. You never know. I mean, you might not be there when the bullets are flying. You might be pulling up out in the aftermath, and there's people dying that you can help. So.
Hey, welcome in, Knife Guy.
Knife Guy, how's it going? Exactly, medical guy. Like, exactly. Like, I like you the way you think. Me, medical, if you can make a hole, you need to plug a hole. So that's very underrated in this stuff. It ain't nose bothering me. Yeah, it does help. And it helps with eating. It helps with sleeping. Like those sleepless nights, you pop one, about 30 minutes later, you just chill as hell. And they're just, and I love them. I do like the sour. This time we got cherry and strawberry and one sour cherry. The sour cherry ones were pretty dope.
Those were my
good.
Favorite.
Those were by far Mama Bear's favorite.
All of them that we've had,
yep.
Those were my favorite.
And I like the pens, especially the sativas, because I can hit that shit at work. It doesn't smell, and I roll, man. I'm gonna order a package this week, probably Monday or Tuesday. Monday probably not, because I'm gonna have to get gas and stuff for the machine, but definitely by Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm gonna be cash apping my brother and getting the package on the way, because I am officially out of oil.
My appointment's at 7:15.
Mm-hmm. You sure? Because you said it last time.
Yes,
and it was 9:15. All right. Johnny Depp knows about plugging holes. But yeah, definitely check out Prepared Citizens. He's got the good medical kit. So does Homestead Medical. I got one coming from Chuck from Homestead Medical, the IFAC for the first chainsaw IFAC. He's just got a lot going on. He's a busy dude too. So, like I told her, man, get your sales out, and then if you got time and anything left for me, you let me know, and I'll be taking it. But
yeah, I doubt that.
What?
He said I may need a lot of pantry.
Yeah. Sometimes it'd be like that. Sometimes I'm just like, I'll be sitting there, I'm like, all of a sudden, it'll kick in. I'm like, hey, Mama, what we got to eat? One of my favorite snacks is Irish grass-fed cheese and crackers. I'll sit there and eat a block of cheese and a pack of crackers. And it's just, I love it. And I like the grass-fed Irish cheese the best, man. I eat a lot of that. I eat a lot of it. And the same company makes the butter. Who is it? It's, if I wouldn't have asked. No, it's not Kirkland. It's,
it's Kirk something.
No, it's not Kirk something. It's, Kearney's or something. I don't know.
Kerrygold.
Yeah, Kerrygold. The Kerrygold Irish stuff, that stuff's good. Oh, if I smoke a long time, I have an appetite. Once I stop, it throws my eating habits. Yeah.
If I don't smoke,
Mama doesn't eat.
I don't eat.
Mama won't. And it's because she's not feeling good. I get that. So.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, I'm with you, brother.
Losing weight. I was like, well, it's not my fault.
No. Who, Dr. Hicks?
Yes.
Well, if you don't feel good and you're not eating, plus it doesn't help that we're broke as shit. And just is what it is at that point.
He was like, well, you need to eat, or at least try and eat a few crackers. Look, I'm doing everything I can to get anything in.
Shoo. Woo. I think that was sassy farts. I love the fan. It's blowing like hell right here, but they can't hear it on here because that one they can hear. Can y'all hear the generator running pretty good in this? I know it sucks, but it's the only way I can have my Wi-Fi. I'll be trapping meat if I was you. I'm trying, brother. I'm trying. We went yesterday to Food Mart and just got a whole bunch of freaking manager special. Thank God there was a bunch of the cool, good chicken. They got that marinated chicken and stuff. And but yeah, I'm trying to do that, and also about to get back into fishing. I'm working at the lake, so I'm gonna try to get back into fishing so I can bring some fresh fish home too. Do that and looking to trade eggs for stuff. You know, we got eggs, plenty of eggs. Trade some of that, you know, stuff like that. But I'm not gonna let us go hungry. We still have a fucking ton of survival food that we call our food preps. We call it our survival food. I still got a couple years worth of that shit stuck in storage. Like I've got enough beans and rice here to feed us for 3 months without having any other thing. But we got canned vegetables and stuff. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But yeah, dude, I smoke all the time. It's gonna be rough the next couple of days till I can find something else. But thank God I got one bag of edibles left, and I can take a half of one of them and still function. So it'll be something I won't be in a bad mood at least. And then once I pay, it's a couple days more to get it here. So there might be a couple days where we don't have anything, but I'll figure something out. We'll do something. Yeah, dude, I was 350 pounds. I'm down to 250 something. Like I roughly go between 250 and 260.
So when we got pulled the other day, I gave the cop
her ID where she was still big.
And he looked at me and he looked at that again. He went, "You lost quite a bit of weight, huh?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, we've been trying.
And Twin was like, "No, we've been busting our butt."
Yeah, busting our ass, making sacrifices.
I was almost 300 pounds.
Yeah, I was over 300 pounds, but then I went down to 250. I like being at 250, 260. My body doesn't hurt. I can get up and down the ladders. I can climb up and down the roofs, walking. My cardio is probably the best it's been in a long time. But that's because I ruck a lot. So, but
I get it. Trust me, mine tell me the same thing.
Yeah, that's what happened when I lost all that weight. I had to do a whole bunch of modifications to gear. I had to buy a whole new battle belt because my old one was like 6 inches too big. And that was adjusted all the way down then. So I'm like, dang, I gotta go buy another battle belt. Like I ain't.
You're getting there, sis.
So,
you're getting there.
Hey, a little bit at a time. That's all you gotta do.
She's busting ass working
That's
out.
hell yeah.
And doing the diet.
And you'll do it. And you'll do it if you did. It's just consistency. With anything in life, consistency, especially working out. The more consistent you are at it, the more progress you'll make. You know what I mean? Me and Mama Bear went to the gym and we were busting ass 7 days a week, 2 hours a day, eating right. And I went from 350 to 250 back up to 280. And I was solid. Yeah, I got a picture. I saw the beer belly because I ain't quit drinking beer. Well, all this was like big. And I'm like, that's great, but I need to do cardio. So I went back down to 250. I still lift weights a little bit. I still do stuff. It's just I don't pump the heavy weights like I was. Like I do moderate weight, high reps. I want to be strong and functional, like not a big bodybuilder that I can't walk 6 miles without being out of breath, because that's all that's going to happen.
Wait, so the weight part, you guys have got to remember you're working out, so you're going to have muscle weighs
more. You're going to weigh more than what you want, but
right.
You're going to be smaller, if that makes sense. You're going to look skinnier.
Don't look at the scale
no,
as
scales are just crap.
At 160, I don't know.
Yeah.
But you're not.
You are, but your muscle weighs more.
Right. So
you're not going to be the same. Because we did. I was like, why?
I was so frustrated.
We're lifting weights, and I'm just like, man, I'm trying to lose weight, but I'm gaining weight. And then I was like, well, it's muscle weighs more than fat. You're bigger. You can physically see that you're getting bigger, but you're weighing more, but you're losing the fat. You're just getting back to your good size. So keep looking for this. Yeah, it'll shed off, and then you'll plateau out, and that's frustrating as shit too. When you're getting to where you're like, man, I'm not making any more gains. I plateaued out. You just got to change up your workout routine. Maybe you need to eat more calories. Maybe you need to take less calories.
So, right, I was going to say that too. You don't necessarily need a diet. You just need to
eat right. You eat the right stuff, because when I first went to the gym, well, you to a point.
To a point.
When I first went to the gym, did all the body weight stuff, and he was like, "Well, how many calories are you taking in a day?" And I'm like, "I don't know, maybe 1,000, 1,500, sometimes 2,000." And he was like, "Bro, you're not taking enough food in." And I'm like, "But I'm trying to lose weight." He was like, "That's beyond the point." He said, "Your body type, you minimum need 5,000 calories a day. To just 2,000, you can maintain life. 5,000, you'll be comfortable and you won't be hungry." And I'm like, "I can't." He's like, "But to be optimal, you should be taking 5 to 8,000 to 10,000 calories a day." I'm like, "God, that's eating every 2 hours." He's like, "Yeah, he said, "That's what you got to do." And he was a fitness instructor. Like, he was built like a brick shit house. And he was, every 2 hours, you'd smell something in the gym, and he's over there eating chicken and rice for the 4th time that day. I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm not a competitor. I'm a warrior. I train to be a warrior out here. And so I train like a warrior now. I don't go out and just lift weights. I just don't go out and ruck. I do a mixture of it all, you know. Plus, with the martial arts, that helps a lot too. Jeff and Adam want me to start coming back to the dojo. I'm going to start back in my ninjutsu and judo and jujitsu and all that stuff will be involved in it. Some sword training, just get back in that stuff. Just to be back with my brothers. Like, Jeff and Adam are some of my best friends. Like, I've known them for many, many years, and these guys have always been nothing but great to me. And it's the same with them. Like, Jeff has looked out. He's got a PhD. It's Dr. Jeff Ingram. He's not a medical doctor, but he's in martial arts and some other stuff. He's got a PhD, I think. Maybe that's not what it's for, but I know he's got a PhD for something. And I'm going to go start training with them, and that way I'll be able to do some training videos for y'all too. So if you guys want to learn some jiu-jitsu and stuff, I'll start throwing some martial arts videos for hand-to-hand combat, maybe some knife training videos. We'll do some members only stuff like that. It'll be plus, in that way I can help people too, man. Like, I want people to learn some stuff, especially hand-to-hand combat. Like, if you don't have a knife or a gun and somebody grabs you, you can at least protect yourself enough to get away from them. That's something me and Adam have talked. But if you are interested, look up Adam Song MMA on YouTube. That's my coach's channel. He's got a bunch of stuff, man. He's got videos from like 12 years ago. He's been on YouTube game for a while, so he's got some great videos, and I'm on some of them. So,
Jasmine, the only thing that was wrong with your diet before, you said you ate a lot of processed food and ice cream.
That's
processed food. Yes, get rid of it.
Yeah. Ice cream you can eat.
You can have.
Just get the best quality ice cream you can get. Like
you can get sherbet.
Yeah, sherbet's good too. Frozen yogurt.
Like the Baskin Robbins, not supposed to be single serve, but I mean single serve. The little
fucking
ones,
half. I started eating ice cream again.
The half pint ones, I ate the whole thing. Like, that kind of thing you can have.
Yep.
Nightly,
no processed, no candy, no shit like that. Once we stopped drinking sodas, eating processed foods and junk food, the weight went right off. I started eating chicken and rice and sweet potatoes and good meat and good, like, some rice, stuff like that. Vegetables, a lot of vegetables and fruit. One of my favorite snacks is the high protein Greek yogurt, vanilla. I take a scoop of chocolate protein powder and put in it, and a handful of granola, and stir it up and eat it like that.
Yep.
If you guys know anything about the 3 to 7 project, it's a channel on YouTube. He's an ex-Navy SEAL. He's a marathon runner. He said that no successful man or woman on the planet doesn't eat ice cream. And after he said that, I was like, damn, I want to be successful, so I'm going to start eating ice cream.
I have been trying for months to get ice cream, and he wouldn't do it. And then that video popped up, and ever since, yeah.
Whatever it takes to be successful. If I got to eat a half gallon of ice cream a day to be successful, then I can do that. I dropped the soda for sure. Been coming off simply because of that. Some protein granola. Yes, I love it. And every once in a while, I'll put a little honey in it if I want an extra sweet.
Yes, Robert.
Before workout, load up on carbs.
Load up on carbs.
Yep. Carbs produce energy.
I watched Jasmine, look up Lean Beef Patty.
Yeah, she's good.
She is amazing, and she takes candy with her to the gym, so she'll eat her protein before she goes and a snack with it. Then she goes to the gym, she works out, and while she's working out, she'll eat a piece of candy to get that sugar rush, and then check her
and
out.
also,
I love her.
I know a lot of you guys ruck. So what is y'all's go-to snack when you're rucking? if you're walking and you got your pack and you're doing 10 or 20 miles, you're gonna have to have some kind of food on the way. For quick energy, I like candy, like gummy bears, peanut M&Ms, something with quick boost energy. If I'm really hungry, I'll take one of those like 300 calorie protein bars, like the Metrix. I love the peanut butter one. They got a bunch of good ones, but it's a meal replacement bar. It'll give you enough vitamins, nutrients, stuff. But for like the quick boost, a handful of gummy bears or, some peanuts or something. But like when we're rucking, that's when I usually just keep a quick boost energy.
Good morning, Becoming.
Did I do a live chat since I worked with Dana? Yeah, oh yeah. Where my blood sugar dropped?
Yeah.
Because my blood sugar dropped about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I ain't never had that problem happen before. And I will never let that happen again. So I try to eat. Like we got some little cheap steaks. We can't afford the good steaks, but I got some little cheap steaks, Mom. When we get off the live chat, Mom will fry up some steaks. We'll have some eggs with it and a couple pieces of cheese. I haven't got the yogurt and all that shit. We just can't afford it right now. We were getting food stamps and help with that, but we don't get them anymore. So
Jasmine, I'll message you somehow.
I have to pay for all my food. But
Hey,
it's
are
all
you
right.
on Discord? If you are on Discord, look up Sergeant Twin Arrows.
I like Cliff Bars too, man. They're good. Like some of them, back when I was doing like powerlifting and weightlifting, playing football and shit, the protein bars and shit didn't taste very good. I remember those power bars that where you get to chew.
Like vitamins.
Yeah, it tastes like vitamins, and the power bars were so hard you have to chew, and you get like jaw muscles from chewing them. They've come a long way with them. Becoming dangerous. What's up, brother?
My favorite one. Who makes those again?
Metrix.
Yeah, Metrix.
Come on, phone. We'll start
The
this shit.
cookie dough one. That's the only one I'll eat.
My phone just locked up.
Uh-oh.
All right, guys, hold on a minute. My phone just locked up. There it goes. We'll do that again. Yeah, if you guys if y'all have Aldi's or Lidl's in your towns, they have an
You didn't mean to do
I
that,
didn't mean to
sis.
delete your comment, Krista. My phone's frozen. I didn't. Yeah, it did it again. Well, I didn't mean to do that.
I know.
There. I didn't mean to delete your comments. My phone is. I was trying to scroll back up in the chat, and my phone is being a piece of shit. It's being retarded again. My bad. Jesus Lord. I'm not touching my phone again. I'm just gonna have to let it bump like that. But yeah, Aldi. I know Aldi's has this one. I don't know if Lidl does. It's called Elevation brand. We get their protein powders. They have bars. They have protein like cheese puff balls that are freaking amazing.
These protein bars that are mint cookies.
They're mint
They
chocolate
taste
chip.
Like the Girl
they're
Scout.
good,
Oh
man.
my God, they're so
I eat
good.
bagels and eggs usually before work, fruit, and maybe some jerky and granola, or then always huge meal. Yes, Levi. Yep. So with Russ is an eater. He works out too. He's 60 years old this year on our birthday. He's a big boy. He worked out. He's always ate like multiple times a day. Like he loves his food, but he carries protein bars, fruit and stuff. But on the way to work, we usually stop and we get a sandwich, like a breakfast sandwich, at a certain grill we stop at. And then at lunch, we'll go out to a restaurant, or sometimes we'll take lunch and shit too. But most time, last couple of days, we've been going out, eat a good lunch, and then on the way, he's snacking on the way home. It's like, dang, bro. Like, and I eat not as much as I should probably right now, but
Krista, can you?
the Discord name is Sergeant Twin Arrows Survival 2.0. But one of our people can drop a link in the Discord link in the chat for you. So,
I would.
hi, you guys. Everybody's they're mean as hell today. But yeah, we eat pretty good, man. Like, and when we were getting, and I could afford to get food stamps when they were helping us out, I don't know why they took them. They were giving me a hassle about it because of my daughter's shit, and like then they want tax records for like the last 5 years, and I'm like, I don't even have tax records for the last 5 years. I have them the last 2 years, and so it's a hassle. It's a hassle, but we do need them. But right now we don't have them. But I like to eat breakfast. I like to have steak and eggs for breakfast. That's my favorite breakfast with my sriracha on it, and then that powers me till lunch. But when we were working out, I'd have like a protein bar or a protein shake. After the gym, we'd eat breakfast. We were eating eggs and oatmeal every day for breakfast. And that was like, I'd eat like 7 or 8 eggs and a cup and a half of oatmeal with some protein powder in it. And that was my breakfast with a bottle of water. Then on the way to the gym, I'd do some pre-workout. I just seen that 12 police cars got torched and Blaming ice. What?
Oh boy.
Oh hell, it's coming, guys. And but then we'd go to the gym, we'd take our pre-workout, eat, snack on a protein bar right before the gym, work out for an hour or 2 hours, however long it's been, and then we'd stop on the way home. I'd have a pre-made protein shake and ice, and I'd slam that thing on the way home because I'd be shaking. And then we'd get home, we'd have some chicken and a sweet potato, chicken and rice, or steak and something like that, or just ground up burger with rice. Eat that, and then about 2 o'clock, have another snack or a meal, and then eat a big dinner. And I put on like 20 pounds of muscle. I went from 250 to 280, and it wasn't all muscle, but it was a lot of muscle that was coming on. Like, it was crazy how much I put on just eating and working out, eating good food.
If you go to my other page, you'll see my workout videos.
Yeah, I got a picture of me. My upper body was stacked. I still have my fat beer belly, but we were doing a lot of sit-ups. One of my favorite way to do sit-ups is on a decline bench and take 10-pound dumbbells, and when you come up to the top, punch like you're boxing, and then go back down, punch like you're boxing. And we were doing those 50 to 60 every workout. So it happened in LA. Oh shit. Has anybody heard anything about the No King stuff? I don't know if it started yet or what the deal is. I don't know if they're waiting till like the military parade starts to start it, or if it's just already started out someplace. I haven't heard anything about updates in Raleigh or anything either. ACR, have you had any updates about what's happening in Houston? He said LA. Yeah, exactly. It's just another day there. Going hot around 11. That's what I thought. I thought it was. And I've got intel from multiple sources as of right now. I've got a bunch of buddies that are keeping an eye out. I'm keeping it out here. He said, not a peep here. That's good. But yeah.
He said, yet.
As of yet. That's the thing. 1 p.m. Eastern in New York is what I heard. All right. They're ramping up across the country at various times. Yeah, I figured. Well, I'm going to stay strapped today. I'm going to stay right here on the homestead and do some videos. Unless I have to, and if I have to go anywhere, it'll just be up to like the corner store, and I will be armed. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of the black licorice. My mom used to eat it, but I love jerky. It's just so freaking expensive. I need to get a jerky business. You don't even get an ounce of jerky for like $15, man.
No,
That shit's crazy.
I want a freeze dryer so I can
me too. Your candy and stuff. Yeah, well,
meats and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Who said that?
We will. The money from YouTube.
That's awesome.
What?
He says I run 2 miles a day with a 40-pound pack and weight room 5 days a week.
Same here, brother. Same here. And I work a really strenuous job. Going up and down ladders is cardio like hell. Yeah, it's you got to get out and move, guys. If you're not fit, you're gonna freaking die. Like I don't want to be rude and say it any other way, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. If you ain't fit, you're gonna die. And I know everybody on here is on a fitness journey of some way or another, or they're doing the best they can, and that's all that matters, man. Just remember, guys, there are people out here that train every day to take your family and your life. Why should you be any different? You should train every day to protect your family and your life every day, because there are people that literally are putting the grind down just to hurt you and your family. So don't be any different. Yeah, well, Discord is retarded. It's sometimes the links work, sometimes they don't. Like, it's just weird, man.
What's your Discord username, Jasmine?
I can't touch it. What did they gonna say?
His girlfriend's son.
Oh, hell yeah. Tell him congratulations for graduating, man. Definitely.
Exactly, bad dreams.
See, exactly, bad dreams. And I try to tell people that, like, and I used to try to be nice about it. Now I'm just like, you're going to fucking die. If you're not fit, you're going to die. If you can't run to save your life, or if you can't move up off the ground and break contact, you're just going to die. Like, and if somebody attacks you and you're way out of shape, you're going to get your ass handed to you. Since Twin knows, because I was in that position in MMA training. I took a long break, got fat and lazy, and was drinking too much and eating wrong shit, and I went and got my ass handed to me. And then after that, and about 3 weeks went by, I was working my ass off, doing my moves, working, and I came back, and same guy was like, "Oh yeah, I remember you." You don't remember me. You didn't know who me. I said, "You didn't get all of me," and I went his ass, bro, and choked him out. So Zombie's gonna get you. Yeah, you only got to be as faster than the slowest person in your group, though. So I try not to be that slow person. Twin ain't the fastest runner, but I can run for a pretty good distance before I have to stop and start hacking shit up. Later, Robert. Robert, have a good day, brother. Lois said back. Shoot first. Exactly, Bill. Exactly. Exactly. Fight like you're the third monkey on Noah's Ark, and brother, it's raining. I'm going to have that put on a t-shirt. It's got to go on, and Bill has got to have one of them. Bill's going to be my first one for that. So he said, trip to Karen and keep going. I like that one too. sorry, Karen. Why? But I have babies. No, you don't. They're the ones who are eating you now. They don't turn to zombies. What was that movie? Land of the Dead. So Twin used to be on a zombie kick back in the day. That's what I told my kids we were preparing for the zombie apocalypse. It was one of the movies. I want to say Land of the Dead, where the woman and the guy are asleep, and she's like a nurse, and this little girl comes over who hangs out with him, and she's a freaking zombie, and she like attacks her husband. That was a good one too. I pretty much had all of them. I have the original Night of the Living Dead from like the 50s or 60s when it came out. It's amazing how not scary that movie is, but at the same time, it's scary. Like, it's like, man, the CGI, there's none of that. And it was just, what, Maddie? Oh. I'm pushing the color-haired people behind me. Exactly, Savage. Yeah, exactly. Hey, and that's another thing. I don't know if anybody's ever brought this up. I'm sure people have. I've thought about this off and on about training, okay? You guys know that we're not the only ones training. The right and the left are both training for this shit. We're doing our thing, and the right is doing their thing. They have the same weapons. They have the same magazines, the same ammunition, the same optics. They're probably learning from some of the same videos that we're learning from and watching from, and people that we're learning from and watching from, because they're not getting vetted out, because they're just not letting people know.
Bye, Robert.
Have a good day, Robert. I'll talk to you later, brother. Like, they're training too, and they're using the same guns and same ammunition, and they're doing the same medical skills and shit. You know, so also keep that in mind. Like, we're not the only ones doing this. We think there's going to be a bunch of freaking LBGQ, RS, PQ, whatever they are, that are going to come out there and just be, they're training too. Like, the radicals are fucking doing it, man. I watched the thing on it on YouTube. The guy was like, man, he had like the gay flag hanging up in his house, but he was showing an AR-15, a 300 blackout, and suppressed. And I'm like, man, he's got some nice shit, like high-end shit, and tactical gear, and same shit we got. So keep that in mind too. Exactly. Yeah, like, I mean, oh, did he? Yeah, Becoming Dangerous is my brother, man. That's my homie. But yeah, I figured it was worth a mention, guys. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. We're not the only ones out here doing that shit. And if you're offering training classes, pay attention to who you're training. Like, you could be training somebody to be later in this lifetime to be aiming that gun at you, train them how to shoot at you. So just keep that in mind. Always put that in the back of your head, and just remember that we ain't the only ones doing this shit. We ain't the only ones buying them guns. We ain't the only ones that are out here training to survive. Like, there are far, far left-wing people that are crazy, and yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it did that to me a while back ago, and I don't know what.
Yeah, Discord is a hit or miss thing sometimes. But I love being on Discord because you can just talk and share whatever you want to do.
I sent her a friend request though.
Yeah.
That should let her into our chat, right?
Once you friend request her, then we can do it through the chat.
I did, and she accepted it.
Exactly, brother. I was watching one.
All right.
Becoming Dangerous. Yeah, it was pretty fucked up. The dude was, his views, like, he was communist, and it's crazy. He's like communist socialist party shit, and I'm like, but he's fucking armed to the teeth. And I was like, nope, it woke me up again. I'm like, yeah, man, like, if you slack off on your training or your physical fitness, there's somebody that isn't. These people, man, I ain't trying to, I just opened another can of worms up on Twin again. You know what I mean? It was like, I want to get back in the full swing of things. So, and I can do that with YouTube because I can train and make the videos for YouTube. So.
Hold on, where did?
What?
I'm trying to do bad dreams. There it is. Hold on.
He's got a Discord?
Wild Bag Junior.
All right, hell yeah, definitely get him on there. Definitely. Dems will turn poor for a vote, but after you vote, they'll go full dictator, ball crusher, more. Yeah, exactly. Dancing with Wolves, welcome back. Yeah, it's definitely, man. It's and a lot of, man. I've been watching some of these bigger channels, you guys know, and they're all like, "Oh, is this the start of the Civil War in America?" And yeah, I mean, I freaking hope not. And I don't quite think people understand what would happen if that happened. Like, I went and saw the movie Civil War, and they touched on a few things, but I don't know. Like, it was good, and I'm glad I went and watched it. But it's like, man, I don't think people fucking know how many people would be dead. You know what I
I
mean?
sent
And
you a friend request.
the disruption in the country that it would cause. You know what I mean? Life as we know it would no longer exist. It would be difficult at best to survive for a lot of people. You know, if you can't go to the store at 3 a.m. to get your shit, or you can't swipe your card, or the stores that you're used to having full shelves no longer have full shelves, and you know, I have a huge feeling that a lot of that shit is coming, man. So, and who else has had a gut feeling? I know we talked about this on another live chat before, but who else has had a weird gut feeling that something just ain't right? And now all of a sudden it seems like a whole bunch of shit's popping off, and it's like, man, you know, trust your gut, fellas, like, and ladies, like like GY Alchemist said, stay strapped, stay vigilant. If you see something, report it. If you see something out of place, you think something that might happen. Yeah, exactly, Bill. What you say you're American? What kind of American are you? That was dope.
Heyo. Hey, Jesus was again.
Stay dangerous. What's up? Yeah, it's definitely
Stay
yeah, it's
dangerous.
definitely coming. We're almost at Civil War for sure. See, I'm glad that you guys are here with me.
Oh, it's...
I get so tired of trying to talk to people that you would think would be more apt to listen to this kind of stuff, and they just, oh, ain't nothing ever going to happen like that. We're not. Trump's going to save us. Oh, we're not going to a civil war. They're doing this and this, and I'm like, you guys don't realize how freaking close we are. Like, if you open your eyes and look around, take a breather, and stop, look, listen, smell. SILS, man, it's basic stuff. Stop, look, listen. You ain't gonna smell no trouble coming, but maybe if you're good at it, you can. But like, stop and read. I don't watch the news. I don't listen to the news. Like the mostly peaceful protests that are going on in LA, where shit's getting smashed and they're busting cop cars and using high grade fireworks to try to blow shit up. You could kill somebody with the right high grade fireworks shot at somebody. You could fucking kill somebody with that. You could blow them up. You could definitely wound them pretty bad. Like, oh, nice, Bill. Our enemies can smell the weakness, and they've been working to explode it. Yes, they have. And that's what I'm saying. Now we're at war. We're not, but Iran is at war with Israel. So Iran knows America's allies. As far as I know, we still are. But they could then. Oh, the border's been open for 4 years. Man, there's so many sleeper cells in North America right now. Not just Al Qaeda, ISIS, Mexican gangs, Mexican mafia, cartels, all this shit. And they're all in it together, selling guns and buying guns and drugs from each other. All they have to do is enact enough super cells in here, and we'd be in a world of hurt, guys. Like, just imagine something happened in Raleigh. A sleeper cell hits, blows something up. Or they go into the rural parts of the country and start attacking innocent people. Like, I don't know what they could be doing. Bombs, car bombs, fucking driving to mass casualty events like the mall and shooting people up. Like, we got to be ready for all this shit. So, oh, also, Nate, you guys remember the Australian guy that got on here, Nate, and called me Chopper, and then he thought we thought he was a troll, and he was like, he's cool. Dude, I've been talking to him at night. His mornings is my nighttime, of course, you know. But dude is cool as shit, man. Like, we're good friends. We talked, what, about an hour the other night?
Yeah.
He was at work.
Stay dangerous.
It was like 10 o'clock in the morning here. It was about 8 o'clock here. He's going to put a care package of Australian food together and send it to us, Mama Bear and I. And we're going to send a care package of food for his family because he's got like 5 kids and his wife is married to an Aboriginal woman. So we're going to send some North Carolina seasonings and sauces and a bunch of American candy and stuff. And he's going to do the same. So I thought I'm going to do a video on it, man. So it's going to be cool.
Yeah,
like
we're
opening
gonna
up.
try it.
We're going to try it on a video. So
he said, bro, Iran's going to attack here. They can repair.
Yep, I know. And I'm going to be as ready as I can be. That's why we're stepping everything up here. Like, we are stepping shit up. And I'm with like Savage. I don't want any trouble. I don't want to fight. I don't want to have to kill anybody. I don't want to have to hurt anybody. It's just not my, it's not my thing. But I'll be damned if I'm going to be a victim, and I'll be damned if I'm not going to train to keep my family safe and alive.
Exactly, Bill.
I'd rather be a step ahead.
There won't be no shit.
Yeah, exactly. Don't start no shit. There won't be no shit. I just want to be left alone. And until you, once you stop leaving me alone and start pushing some buttons, it's going to be bad. Like, but I'm not trying to go out and start. That's why I'm not going to no riot. I'm not going to no protest. I stay away from it. I know people, I have friends that are going down there just to go down there. Like, I got a couple buddies that were like, man, come with us. And I'm like, no, hell no. Why not? And I'm like, but I don't want to be down there and get in trouble. I don't want to be down there and get sucked up into that shit. I got a homestead I have to be here to defend. I got a family I have to defend. That's where I'm going to be. Until they bring it to my doorstep, I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. If it ain't affecting me directly or affecting my family and my lifestyle directly, I ain't worried about it. And he was like, well, yeah, but they're younger guys. They're wide open. They're going to go down in helmets and plate carriers. And
Becoming dangerous. Thanks for that tip.
exactly, Savage. Exactly. I'd rather be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. That's exactly right. He said, if I'm going to hell, I'm taking the charge with me. That exactly, stay dangerous. That's it. Well, that's my lifestyle, brother. Anyways, like my entire lifestyle is around off-grid, homesteading, prepping, and Minuteman training. That's my life is about that. I don't just do this on the weekends. I this is my life. Like I will not, never not prep. Like and it has got us through times where if we wouldn't have been able to get it, you know? So.
Maybe, but if you can even get there before I do.
No, exactly, Everyday Carry. Like, and I told him, I'm like, why would you guys go down? That's like going to get in trouble. Like, he's like, well, man, it's my city, and I want to do. I'm like, yeah, but stay the fuck away from it. Like, if they bring it to your doorstep, that's another story. If you live downtown or something and they're coming that way, like, well, the last riots we had down there, I got a story about this too. The last riots we had in Raleigh, I lived on the other side of downtown from where I live now. Like, I was in Raleigh. I was only about 5 minutes from downtown. Well, we were watching the news, and there was a news reporter, African-American news reporter, and they had a Hispanic-American news reporter. Well, the African-American news reporter was down there, and it was the George Floyd stuff. Well, you could tell that he was getting heated by the riots. Like, he started off, oh, we're here, 9/11, and it's peaceful. And then the more aggressive it got, the more aggressive he got, to the point where he was almost, like, involved in the riot, getting spit coming out of his mouth, and like, they cut his fucking news feed off. It went right to the Mexican woman. Somebody had taken pallets of bricks down there and a fucking pallet of tacos. Like, they're feeding these people. There's people down there agitating them, and then they give them bricks. They tore up the fucking sheriff department, the jail. They went towards my buddy's store. He called me and was like, hey, can you make it to downtown and come and help me? And I'm like, help you do what, bro? Like, they're rioting down there. He's like, exactly, and I don't want my store getting tore up. He's like, if you can make it down here, I'll make it worth your while. So I told Mama Bear, I was like, I'm going to load the shotgun. I took a 12-gauge shotgun. I put rubber buckshot and rubber slugs in it. I had my pack. I took extra ammo. I had an AR-15. I had a Glock 9mm, and I had like just some personal shit to get me through the night. He had whiskey and cigars, so I was covered on that. I had Mama Bear drive me to downtown. I jumped out the car, and I went the back way to a store. I stepped around the corner, and there was like 15 Raleigh cops standing there. Well, they saw me with a gun. A couple guns came out. They're like, what are you doing down here with a gun? And they fucking grabbed my shit. I explained to him what was going on. And the guy was like, I said, I'm only going here to help my buddy protect his store. I said, you can walk me there if you want. He was like, I was like, I'm not breaking any laws. The guns weren't loaded. The shotgun was, and I showed him it was rubber buckshot. I said, this is just a defense to get me to my buddy's store. Him and 2 other cops escorted me down there. I got in the store. We sat there all night, but the rioters, he was the main drag. It was just like a little side road that goes around to where his storefront was, and there was apartments and stuff on top. Nobody ever came down there, and we would just sat there all night smoking cigars and drinking scotch. But like, I thought I was going to jail. I stepped out, and those cops were sitting there. I was like, fuck, I'm armed. Like, they were like, you down here trying to shoot protesters and shit? And I was like, no, man, I'm just trying to get to my buddy's store so nobody tears his shit up. But yeah, that was pretty fucking unbelievable that day.
Said, screw it, I'll take y'all with me.
Exactly. Well, yeah, exactly, man. Like, dude, you think I would have put my hands up and said, hey, I got a gun if I was ambushing you? I would have just come around the corner blazing. So then, like, that's why I have witnesses. Exactly. Yeah, Savage is a freaking savage, dude. That's what I'm. Yeah, he's Savage is my brother. That's my boy. So, but yeah, but nobody came down that day. But they did tear some shit up, and it was just wild watching how that reporter went into like the rioting frenzy. Like if you go to something like that, the power that those people are producing and agitating everybody up into this frenzy, like that's how it all starts, man. Like that's how it all freaking starts. They get them all wired up, and then they feed them bricks and fucking, then you get the crazy fucking people down there. It's just not worth it, man. Stay away from the city. Stay away from shit. If you have to go anywhere today, fucking stay strapped, guys. Please.
Please.
Please. I don't want to lose any of my people. Definitely don't want to lose my friends, man. Like, you guys are why Twin does what he does, man. But
yeah, for real, this is why we get on.
Yeah, well, yeah,
If
Savage
Mama
is
had
definitely
her,
Savage.
I'd be doing it. But
Yeah, we got to get you a cell phone. Once work is not so going on everything down here, we're so behind. I just don't have the money to buy you one.
yeah.
So no. But I got to pee again. Monster release time. Oh, and my damn knees are locking up. Ow.
Good, because Mama needs to move her foot.
Ah.
Okay. What's up, y'all? Hoorah. You have to decide whether you are a wolf, sheep, or a sheepdog. Which one? Exactly, you do. I stay out of work. So, oh no, not in this house, Glory. Glory said it doesn't matter if it's brushing your teeth or if you're stripping an AR. Everyone waits for me to do it for them.
Nope.
No, sir.
I ain't waiting. They got to take care of their own shit.
Mom and Dad can't be there for everybody all the time.
Nope.
Hey, Bill.
Nope. Oh, damn. Monsters are running through me. I'm getting hungry. I'm ready for some steak and eggs. And we get this marinated chicken, guys, from Food Line. It's like a Kansas City barbecue, and then they have lemon chicken. That shit was so cheap. It was like $8 or $9 for a pack. We got it for like $5. And the chicken drumsticks we got for like $3 a pack. So last night we got wings.
Oh, no.
With fucking wings. How many things you cooked last night? 2 of them?
I cooked 2.
Yeah, we bought 3 things, but there was like 50, 60 wings, man. It was pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. Try it again, sis.
Huh. Hold on. I didn't block her, did I, on accident?
I don't know. You just deleted that one comment.
And I didn't even mean to do that. I'm sorry, Krista. I didn't mean. I was trying to like scroll back up on my phone. So what happened is my chainsaw hit the phone and it's got a crack like right here. And then at the bottom, being that cracked, it fell on the floor and cracked. So it's messing with the touch sensor on it. I got to get Mama Bear and I each new phones. But that ban-hammered her. I'll figure it out. And if I did, Krista, I apologize and I will unban you. I will fix it. I promise. I did not mean to do that. You already know. That was a freaking big ass accident. But yeah. But no, that was I saw the video that you made too, Krista. I don't know. I think it was on YouTube or Facebook.
Dude, I've been watching all of hers.
So yeah.
Yeah. Even just the little ones that she's been putting together.
That's just badass, dude.
We don't know.
I don't think I did, Glory. I was trying to move my phone up, and it freaking. I deleted her comment, but I didn't block her. It didn't say I blocked her. It just deleted it. But I will get on there and figure out if I did and unblock her because I didn't mean. It's my phone's retarded, man.
Yes, exactly. Go sub to her horsepower.
Yeah, I am subbing to her horsepower.
No, not you. Everybody else.
Oh, Bill said, Chris, where is she? Definitely. That's a badass little fan, boy. It's humid today. The sun's not even really out. It's just thick and kind of humid today. Good day to do some fucking
it's delicious. Video. And guess what? After the live, I'm going to eat the rest of them.
Alan didn't take them?
Nope.
Good, because I saw him down here yesterday in the fridge. I'm like, what? Did you get the potato off the grill last night? Nope. Oh, man. I had a big-ass potato that didn't cook all the way. I told Mama to put it back. If it's still good, I'll have it for breakfast.
I can see I can find it up.
Yep. Damn, that hell yeah is a good Savage. I like my monsters. The red ones are my favorite, but they don't really have them around. You gotta fucking know which stores has them.
Savage, enjoy some for me.
You got a whole iced coffee right there. You ain't even drinking.
I am drinking.
Oh. Yeah, I will. I got my YouTube studio set up already. Yeah, I'll get her on. And I don't know if I did or not, but I'll go and check. I'm gonna go check either way because I did not. And she's a channel member, so I got to get that. Dude, I love Rippets, and you know what? I can get a can this size, like the size of a Monster, for $1.25 at Dollar Tree up here. I love it.
Yes,
Phoenix, Houston, Atlanta, Charlotte, Philadelphia, DC, and New York. Hey,
my
Charlotte.
dad
It lives in Charlotte.
lives in Charlotte. So y'all pray for them, please.
Damn. That was about burnt down. That's what's up. Yep, $1.25 all day, buddy. I love them. I get the zero sugar ones too, and they're really
I
good.
like that orangeade one.
Yeah, the orangeade one's good too. Definitely. 2 Democrats shot in Minnesota. Oh shit. It does. My buddy, Becoming Dangerous, my buddy said when he was in Iraq and they would get the little half cans and give them to all the kids and like candy and shit, they'd wire all the kids up and then send the little bastards back to the house. He's like, man, Missouri is in a state of emergency as of yesterday. No shit. And stay dangerous. Didn't you say you're from Kansas City? I think I saw that in the chat. Mm-hmm. Dude, that Kansas City barbecue chicken is fucking fire, man. Yep, my buddy was like, man, we used to give them bitches to the kids, give them candy and all kinds of shit, get them all jacked up and send them back home to their parents. Like, man, I couldn't give them my ribbons.
Yeah, please be safe, stay dangerous.
Yes, definitely stay safe out there, brother. Stay safe.
All of y'all stay
safe. Everybody. That goes for everybody, and that's an order. Hell yeah, man. That's what's up. You guys got some fire-ass barbecue sauces, man. Fire-ass barbecue. I've had Kansas City barbecue a couple times. That shit was really good. Yeah, we can make them little cheap steaks, some eggs, that fried that potato, and my favorite chicken wings. Don't eat all my damn chicken wings. Something bit my damn fat belly. Something bit my belly. I'd love to go. I want to go. There's a bunch of places I want to go.
Yeah, there's a bunch of places.
I want to go see my friends. I need to get on some rifle painting videos too. That's going to be that's coming next. Finally got all the paint together, and then it rains every day for the next fucking 2 months. Go out, buy all the paint. I think when I was on post, my blood was 50. Yeah, exactly. Dude, that's me, man. Mine's 25% beer, 25% Monster, 25% water, and that's about it. I don't got nothing else I drink. Maybe 10% juice or something, because I will drink a juice every once in a while. Usually try to have an orange juice in the morning.
Coffee and water.
Fucking A, brother. I carry 2. I carry either my Glock 10 millimeter, my Glock 20 10 millimeter, or my Glock 45 9 millimeter, and I usually have one of my rifles with me. So I do have the Glock 29 I could wear on my ankle as backup for the Glock 20 if I have to, but fueled by Rip It. Yeah, that's right. War was pretty much sponsored and died by Rip It. Man, that's my God, my buddy. And he said they're warm. They don't get cold ones, so you get warm. He said, you try to drink one, it's like drinking warm battery acid. I was like, shit. He's like, think about them. You got to walk across the base, and they're on big pallets, and you grab them, and they're just sitting out there in the sun baking. So I didn't realize that I had backup for the backup, but man, I kind of started like personal carrying around here. I started carrying my 10 millimeter. When I do Minuteman training and goon shit, I use my 9 millimeter. But if I'm out here, a 15 round 10 millimeter plus 1 in the pipe, and then a 10 round plus 1 in the pipe on my ankle, that's a good backup.
Still, yes.
I need to get more magazines. That's the only downside to that is I only have 1 magazine for each gun. I do 300 blackout, and my Glock 45 goes with me every day. Yes, sir. I love my Glock 45. Mine's got some aftermarket shit done to it. It's got a trigger in it and a threaded barrel.
Hey, we're praying for Robert.
Yeah, definitely, brother. Always. The war brought by Rip It. Otis Spunkmeyer muffins and foreign cigs. Iraq. Shoo, somebody's got the gasoline on their buttholes. I have my duty weapon on my 43X, my jacket, and my sub 2000. Oh, dude, you got a sub 2000 and 5.7? Holy shit, I didn't even know they made one. I had a sub 2000 chamber and 9 millimeter with the Glock mags. I had 2 of them, honestly. I have a long beard at the time, and when I shot it, the bolt would catch my beard and singe it, and I just didn't like them. I like the fact that I could fold it up, though, and put it in a backpack. My daughter has it now. I sold one of them to my daughter and another one to a good buddy of mine.
Hey, I'm coming over, Justin.
Hell yeah, dude. Dude, I love my Glock 45. It's got the 17 round grip and the fucking 19 slide, so it works in all my 19 holsters. Because I have a Glock 19 too. Mama Bear carries that. But my 45 works in all the holsters, but I got 17 plus one, and I like that because I have big ass hands. The Glock 20, I love that big thick girl too. And once I can get back into storage, I actually have a 45, a Glock, a Phobos holster for that 20, that 10 millimeter. It'll fit it because it fit the 21, and they're the exact same size. So I'll have at least a padded holster where I can wear it. Not to. Right now, it's just an old jinky bulldog holster from Walmart just to keep it so it don't get scratched up or anything. So, dude, yeah, that would be badass, man. I didn't know they made one in the 5.7. I had the 2 and 9 millimeter, and they both used Glock magazines. One held 15 round magazine, the other one was a 17 round. So the one was like the 19, one was like the 17. But I got 30 round mags for them. I still have the mags. I think they're up here in my junk stuff. Yep, right here. I like this little pouch to keep them in too. It's made for like MP5 magazines and shit, but I keep my 30 round Glock magazines in. 30. They're 30. Nope, they're 33 round Glock magazines. Sorry, they're not 30. They're 33 rounders. So you get 33 rounds in the bitches, man.
Really?
Yep, plus 1 inch in. It's 34 rounds. And we got 3 of them. I got 3 of them. This was Mama Bear's on her chest rig until we got rid of the Kel-Tex, and I took that off. And then I like the way it does that. When you pull it down, it Velcros, so it doesn't loosen.
Yeah.
Watch, see how you pull it down like that? And then it Velcros in. The straps don't flap around, and it makes them nice and tight. But yeah, that's a pretty good little setup right here. I don't know. I don't even load them. I got a couple thousand rounds of 9. I could load them up and least. But I want an AR9 that uses these magazines, so I already have 3 magazines for it, so that way Mom will have a little AR9. So, waiting on my triple or quad stack mags. Block make it happen. I did. Double the grip. Hell yeah, man. I got on my channel. I haven't got to shoot it yet, but I have to get more mags. I bought ammo. Hell yeah, man. I want to go. I never made it to a Bass Pro Shops to get those bullets. So I'm switching up my ammo, guys. I usually run 147 grain hollow points in my 9 millimeters. I'm going to switch to 124 plus P hollow points in my 9 millimeters for defense. I watched Grand Thumb's video on it, and the freaking ballistics on that 124 plus P were freaking amazing. So I'm going to switch all mine over. I'm going to get all the mags I got for the Glocks, and I'm going to be able to fill them with those hollow points if I can. Except for like the 33 rounders, I'll just shoot full metal jackets in these. You know, Mama's AR9, I'll just shoot full metal jackets. But I have a Kel-Tec for my home gun. Yeah, dude, hell yeah, dude, I loved them. I got one from my buddy in Texas, and it was camouflaged. I bought that one, then I went and bought one from the gun store. And I liked it because I wanted something I could throw in a backpack and leave. If I had to go walking, and if I had to, I could run in the woods, pop it out. I had a sling on it, Magpul sling. I never put any optics or anything on it. I do know that they make an optic mount. I think it's Midwest Industries, that you can push a button and fold it off to the side so the gun will still fold. I did put a red dot on one of them, but it wouldn't fold anymore, so it kind of defeat the purpose of them. But threaded barrels, and I paid $300 for the used one and $550 for the brand new one. So they're not the cheapest one in there. I could spend $550 and have Mama an AR9. So I guess I'm gonna hug an army guy and tell him happy birthday. Yep, I always got American flag. I got a black American flag that I hang up. That's gonna go in the chicken coop. But yep, definitely. He said I'm gonna have to hug an army guy. I thought these were 30 rounds. I can't remember 33 rounds. 31. No, they're 31 rounders. So they are 31. 33 rounds. That's still not bad. That's a lot of firepower. In a 9 millimeter? Shit.
Hey, good morning, Top G.
What's up, Top? Good morning, brother. Man, this is the first monetized live chat, buddy. This is first live chat in a week, and I'm glad to be on here. That's why we're going for 3 hours today, guys, and tomorrow we're going for 3 hours too. So I try to make up on the weekends for the time during the week that we can't hang out. So hang out, tell everybody there's new news. Got everything doing better than it was. Ain't quite where I want it, but it damn sure ain't where it was. So I can be happy about that. I carry my 43 and my Colt Commando clone in the car as a sustainment kit. Damn, I'm scared to touch it.
Vicky.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Target the kit has a Glock 19, 4 mags, 7 rifle mags, water clip bar, knife, and a blowout kit. And exactly what I carry, brother.
And then
I wonder how much security Trump has before he just said there's not an entire political party, CIA, and yeah, dude, that's another thing. He's got a lot of shit going to be there, man. Like, they're going to try to do anything else. This is going to be where they're going to try to do it too. So that's a little something else to keep on. 43, Glock 45, great EDC setups and good for tight, close. Yeah, I love my Glock 45. I didn't really know about it. I was going to get another 17, and I had this one come up for sale, buddy of mine. That I just, he's not really a buddy, he's an acquaintance. We did a little business. And he had that Glock 45 with the aftermarket barrel, aftermarket trigger for $800. I bought it with a bunch of mags. And then I bought a Canik Elite Pro 9 with a Hollow Sun red dot, magazines, holster, all kinds of shit. I traded that for my AK. And I kept the Glock 43 or the Glock 45 because it fucking is amazing. It's got the short barrel for good for conceal, but it's got the 17 round mags that I like because of my big ass hands. I can shoot the 19 fine. It's just my little pinky, but the 29, that's a little bit more of a handful. 10 millimeter, and all you got is 2 fingers, 3 fingers on it. She's a little snappy. Dude, yeah, like some Chinese sentiments. That's Chinese person that bought the tank. Yeah, some fucking liberal runs out and gets squished by a tank. That'll be all over the headlines, won't it, guys? That'll be all over the fucking headlines.
I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of headlines.
I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of shit going on today. I'd be very, very surprised if this shit goes off without a hitch. Hell yeah, man. I want to get a PSA dagger, man. I'd really like to get a PSA dagger. I talked to Ohio. He's got a bunch of them. Oh, what's up? Thank you, Top. Welcome to the club, brother. Designated marksman. Hell yeah. I want to get a PSA dagger to try out. Some people say they're actually better in ways than the Glock. I want the full size one, like the 17. I want to do a review on it, man. So ACR, get a 43X MOS. The MOS is the one we can put the red dot on, right? I'd love to have a red dot on my on all my handguns, my 20 and my 45. But I'm just running. Well, my 45 has tritium night sights, suppressor height night sights, because it's got a suppressed barrel on it. So that gun's set up. My other ones all have stock Glock sights on them. But I would really like to put a EDC bag, diapers, wipes, extra body clothing, Bluetooth, headphones, multi-tool, first aid kit, Narcan, notebook, pens, lights, keys. That's a hell of a setup too. Yeah, we're adding all kinds of Narcan to all my kits. I don't have any right now, but I'm going to try to get some from her doctor. She gives it away for like first shit, I guess. I know I can get some from Pilgrim too, but I want to get some to just put in my big first aid kit and my everyday carry kit. I'd like to have some because you never know. Yeah, see, that's why when you told me to go ahead and look into them, and you said you got them and you like them, I definitely want to get one. Definitely want to get one. And they're not a bad price, man. They got like Father's Day sales and shit going on at PSA right now. You can get them pretty cheap. He said, no, I'm gearing up. My gear stays staged and ready to go. My chest rig's right there. My AR is right here. So, what?
I was asking if Jasmine was still in.
Oh. No shit. Hell yeah, dude. I'll have to check them out, dude. Yeah, definitely try out the daggers, bro. Never had a problem. Yeah, and they're fucking priced. Hell yeah, Levi. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. I'm ready for the next one. Definitely.
For real.
200. Yeah, that's not bad, dude. I can afford that. You know what I mean? It might take me a week or two to get the money together, but I think we're gonna get one. I'm also wanting to get some parts started for Mama Bear's gun. I'll try to buy a little bit at a time. Then when we got everything, we'll put it all together. Yeah, it's tough to beat that, man. Yeah, because you get a Glock 5-600 right there, man. So. And those daggers are fucking pretty, man. Like, I look at them, I'm like, that's a sexy-ass gun, man. Like, hell yeah, I like that. So, I like it. We're going to have to see about getting one. I'll get her on block. I didn't mean to block her. Yeah, I'll get her on block. I don't know if I did, but we'll go to the YouTube studio after the live and do it. So. Dude, yeah, get it, brother. Get it. And baby oil. So, yeah, that's gonna be get the dagger. I mean, I love my Glocks, man. I got 4 of them, but I want something that's cheap that I can still like and shoot, and I want to do some reviews on shit. You can't carry in a local mall. I live near, have a a gun sniffing dog, and the dog left a mag in my pocket on accident, and the dog ran up and was licking my pocket. That's like somebody who smokes weed and the damn drug dog walks by him and freaking converting one of my daggers to a 40 cal. No shit. So you can convert them over like that? I mean, I know you can a Glock, so I guess why not because I can convert my 10 millimeter into a 40 caliber. Basically, all the 10 millimeter rounds are just a little bit bigger than a 40. A lot of them are loaded like a 40 caliber, from what Grantham was saying. They don't make the high pressure ones anymore. So put my 3 extended 20 round high capacity mags for my 22 set up on my battle belt. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, my battle belt, I got 1 magazine for the rifle, 2 for the pistol. I got a dump pouch, my IFAK, my knife, and my holster. So, and I was looking at Safariland holsters with that QR less mount that I got on my battle belt, so I could like wear my freaking 10 millimeter if I wanted to. I just got to find the right holster. Some of them Safariland holsters are like $300-400. I just want one like I got on my battle belt. I don't even know what it is, but it's a Safariland. It's just I don't remember what brand of Safariland, what model number, because the ones we got, they lock. They're only level 1 lock, but it's still nothing. It's better than nothing. I just don't want somebody to be able to grab my shit out, or if I trip and fall, the gun fly out. So if you do it, then again, do the conversion, use the right barrel. The conversion barrels are thicker like a bull barrel, so it's no slop. Oh, no shit. I think total carrying 6 magazines. Combat loadout, Justin, is 6 magazines plus 1 in the gun. So total of 7 is what they call. We get on now, can't do that. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a reason to have any for myself or anything, but I want to get some just in case. Like, it's something that needs to be dealt with. Like, I don't know how true this is. One of the guys at work said that the cartel was burning fentanyl to try to poison people in towns around Texas or some shit. Or if they want to get your shit, they like burn fentanyl and you overdose. I don't know how true that is.
Good morning, Susie.
That dude, Susie Q. Good morning. Libraries, rest stops, and other places. All right, hell yeah, that's cool. Like Mama Bear's doctor will give us to us. Every time she goes, they ask if we want some, or they write us a prescription. So I'm gonna pick some up, start putting in all my IFAKs and all my first aid kits. It's just a reason not to. I have a We the People holster from Concealed and Black Hawk off. Let me see if I can find. I can't even get to it. I don't know where my battle belt is. Oh, my shit is in disarray back here, guys. Nope, I can't get to it. I don't know where it is. Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you, Elusive.
Elusive, thank you, brother.
He said, hey guys, just woke up, still away at the moment.
Hell yeah. Welcome, brother, and thank you. Yeah, like I can show you the whole. Hold, let me get my other gun. I just can't get the gun.
I can get it for free with my doctor.
So this is the same holster. Mama Bear and I use the same holster right here. This is the Safariland that I use. It's got the little locking thing. It just says Glock 19. I can't see back here. But yeah, this is what I want for the 10 millimeter. I'm gonna paint them on my battle belt. I'm gonna paint these camouflage. But this one right here, it's got the tension. So when you grab the pistol, you push that button, it pops out. My 45 works in this one. All the holsters I have for my 2 Glocks work both back and forth because the 45's got the same barrel length as the 19, so they all work. But yeah, this is Mama Bear's gun. I just took the gun and laid it on the bed. But yeah, I like this holster. I think it was like $50 or $60.
I love that holster.
Yeah, this is Mama Bear's favorite holster. It doesn't hurt her, it doesn't pinch her, and it's got retention, so nobody's. Because I know you all seen the videos where people walk up behind somebody and snatch the gun out and run off, or snatch it and then rob them with their own gun. I always carry something with tension a lot. That they have to know that what you have to do to get it out. But the Glock 19 holster that I have my 45 in right now isn't tension locked. It's just a freaking Kydex holster, but it's got some retention. It won't fall out. But I want to use one for the all-around thing. Like this is the same one that's on my battle belt. It's just got like a 2-inch drop on it. So it's down a little bit lower so I can clear it past the plate carrier if I have to. But concrete field enough in my leg. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah. I got my CRKTs on my battle belt now. I just got it for just somebody tries to grab me, I can get them off of me with the knife, and then as I'm drawing my pistol. And on my LBE kit, I have my Gerber. Y'all seen that. If I'm patrolling around here for under 24 hours, I wear the LBE. Anything over 24 hours, I wear the LBE with my 24-hour pack. Or I can do my chest rig with my 3-day pack. I can't use my my Condor pack with the LBE because it has a waist strap. So I run a chest rig with it. The one I use a Rothco small 24-hour pack, like a salt pack, with my LBE kit.
Have a
Extra
good day,
food.
Jasmine. I'll
Have a good one,
message you
Jasmine.
later, Jasmine.
Yeah, I use that with the LBE kit with the 24-hour pack. With the butt pack and that pack, I can sustain myself for a whole lot longer than 24 hours. But mostly just extra food, extra ammunition, some snivel gear, shit like that goes in that. But there'll be videos on all that too. So I'm going to set up all my packs and show you guys every pack that I got and how I set it up and what's in that pack. Some of the stuff you'll see is out of my Condor. It's basically one pack, but I just move it in between 3 packs. So it's basically, once I do the Condor, the Rothco will have a little less. The Alice pack will have a lot more. So, but you guys will see. That's all upcoming videos and member stuff, and we'll do that. So, yeah, autocorrect, it stupefies me, man. Especially with my southern accent, me coming out with some strange shit on that thing sometimes.
Oh yeah, elusive. It is. Please be careful.
Yeah, definitely elusive. Stay strapped out here, man. I know you're good, man. I hope all is well with you, brother. I hope all is well. But yeah, it's definitely some stuff going around with Iran and Israel. Plus now here in America, we got some riots that are happening. Oh, and another thing too about when I was talking to Nate, I love talking to you guys from other countries. You guys are you're outside the box looking in. Yep. So you guys know that we're going through it. Like Nate was like, bro, it feels like y'all about to be in a civil war. Like it's y'all got it hard right now. And I'm like, yeah, it's not as hard as it could be. It's probably going to get a lot worse. But, you know, I wear my Safe Flight concealment vest when I'm walking around at night. I always carry 3 knives. Hell yeah, brother. I'm a knife guy, bro. Like every one of my kits has some kind of knife on it. And I have a big ass Bowie knife that'll go with me, my Marine Raider Bowie. I got my Microtech now. I still got my Benchmade and all them CRKTs and Spider Coast. Also, I'm going to say it again. I don't know. I got some new people on now. I started selling knives again. For the people that know, I'm sorry for multiple repeats of this. But for you guys that just joined, I sell knives. I have out the front knives, pocket knives, swords, you name it, I can get it. I'm going to give y'all good deals. So if you guys are in some market for some survival knives, some shit, hit Twin up and I'll look out for you. So, but yeah, that for the people that I'm in the video. Blades are, yeah. I like my Safe Flight vest. Yeah, I'd love to have one. It's a soft armor. It's like more like a police officer's bulletproof vest, soft armor. Because I was looking at some of them myself. Russia-Ukraine war, Iran-Israel war, China trying to smuggle in bioweapons to universities, and we're getting 500,000 due to trade deal. Something is bound to pop off and get us involved. Yep. Oh, we're going to be involved in it. You know we are. If we're not already involved in it, we just hadn't heard yet. Yep. That's funny how it works on here, isn't it, man? All my people get on, and then all of a sudden we're all like, hey, we like these. But yeah, it's definitely, it's too much going on and not have something pop off. That's what scares me. It's just like, it's just too much going on to not have something pop off. And it'll be when we least expect it too. That's the thing. We're all kind of expecting shit to pop off today. Watch it go by without a hitch, but 3 days from now, all total shit storm happens. Or I could be wrong and it pumps off today. But between a lot of cyber going on, fires on substations, UK, apparently lots more cyber attacks happening. Yeah, man. Please, brother. Please, man. Yeah, it's a lot going on over here too, man. Damn Chinese. It hooks tight to your body. You can wear a shirt over it and you can't see it. Level 4 too, right? Soft armor. That shit's good, man. Yeah, definitely elusive. You're more closer to the front lines than we are. We're here though. We can look up. Iran, anyone strikes a nuclear facility, they're blaming us. Yeah, exactly. The Muslims are starting to get big for their britches too. They're nearing 10% of the population. I mean, that's near 10%. Yeah, that's fucking crazy, isn't it? 10% violentest population in the world, and they're 10% of it now. Damn. Near 10%, and they're violent. That's all right. So some of us are too. Yeah, I might have to check them out. I mean, it wouldn't be bad to have, especially, you never know around here. People are just crazy, man. I do have a plate carrier, guys. I'm going to do a video on that too. I never really use it because where I'm at, my AO, and I'm walking, patrolling, doing woodwork, it's just a little heavy. If I'm going someplace and I know there's going to be a gunfight or there's a good high probability of bullets flying, I'll wear my plate carrier. Mama Bear has one too, and they both have level 4 front and back plates. I don't have side plates in them, but I do have front and back, which if we are in a situation where there's a lot of shrapnel, I would probably try to get side plates, try to cover as much of my upper body as I could. But I mean, I got a hydration pouch and shit. I got a pretty cool freaking plate carrier. Problem is, me being as big as I am, I'm limited to what I can carry or buy plate carrier wise because I run 11 by 14 plates. Mama's got 10 by 12, so I'm limited on the plate carriers I can get. I can't get the good expensive ones because they don't make 14 by 11 plates. I had to go with a Condor, and I'm not really happy with it because it's got these wings and they don't sit right. They kind of poke out. So I kind of just wanted like a front and a back and a different cummerbund, but this one's all built in. You can't fix it. It's all built into the actual overall of it. But hell yeah, dude, I'm going to definitely start. Say Daniels, I'm definitely going to look into them. And I'm pretty sure they probably got my size now that I've lost a bunch of weight. And it'd be nice to have something that you can take multiple round and stab them because it's not always a gun. So, and it's soft. You can put a t-shirt over it. And you kind of see that you had something on. You wear a baggy shirt, not like the fucking plate carrier that came. None near us. No power attacks, nothing like that. But I have heard that there are some going on in America. But yeah. Oh hell yeah. It's armed security. I applied for a job at the prisons, guys. Before I got back to work with Russ, one of my good buddies, Earl, he's armed security at the prison. He doesn't deal with the inmates. He stays up in the watchtower and then in the sally ports when they're transferring prisoners. They're armed with a Glock 19 and a Mossberg Remington 870 12 gauge. So that's it. Seven mags is a combat loadout. 6 on the body and 1 on the gun. And then you need to carry more in the pack because as a Minuteman, we're not going to have resupply. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, front lines, man. Definitely the front lines right there. He is right there at the fucking thing, man. So, but yeah, I want to go and get the, I carry more mags and loose ammunition in my pack. My mags are spread out through like 3 different kits right now. So if I wasn't going to carry the LBE, I would empty all the mags out and just throw them in my pack. And there's another 7. So I'd have 14, 15, 6 in the pack, 6 or 7 in the pack, plus 1 on my belt, plus 6 on my chest. And I could probably, once I get money coming in, I want to get the Nezumi chest rig from Lynchpin Supply. You can carry up to 12 magazines with that. That's a freaking loadout, son. That's a freaking loadout. It's a heavy loadout, but it's a loadout. That would still be pretty dope. I'm mag poor. I've got probably 30 PMags. I've got 6 aluminum 20 rounds. I got 4 aluminum, or no, not aluminum. I got 6 metal GI mags and 4 20 round GI mags, and I have a D60. So I'm always mag poor. I am really mag poor in my pistol. So I got a bunch for the Glock, but I don't have for the 9mm. I don't have a lot for the 10mm. Only one that came with the gun. And I'm going to get probably 4 more for each one of them. Or I'll probably just, honestly, for the 29, I'll buy 1 10-round magazine, 1 more for it, add that Pierce grip extension to the bottom like the one I have, and then I'm just going to get 15 rounders for the 20, and they're working in the 29 too. So it wouldn't be bad to have a little 29 with 15 rounds in it. A little subcompact gun. I rock 12 mags because you don't have a supply chain like the military. You're going to have to provide your own. Yeah, that's exactly, brother. I carry, plus I have like 300 loose rounds in a bag that I just shucked out. I do have stripper clips. I've thought about putting all my stripper clips and just throwing them in the bag so that way I can speed load the mags if I have to. But right now I just have them in like a bag that Light Fighters gave me, and it holds like 280, almost 300 rounds. So, and I have all of the magazines are loaded plus all them extra rounds. Yeah, it's heavy, but I am my own resupply, and I'm gonna make sure I have plenty of ammo. So, yeah, we have another litter of puppies now. Elusive. The other ones are big as shit. They're outside in their pen. We get them out during the day. They're destructive. They're chewing shit and pooping and peeing everywhere, and I'm not letting them destroy this camper. So they go outside during the day, and they come in at night and sleep. But they love it outside. They got a big, like, I think it's 6 by 10 pen. It's huge, and they run around and play. They have a blast out there. They run around and play and bark and beat. Strippers work when needed too. Hey, I got a bunch of mags, ammo boxes, a 30-round boxes of ammo that came on stripper clips. I just loaded them up. They were 55 grain target ammo. What?
Justin, stay safe. Watch your six.
Yeah, man, stay safe out there today, brother. I'll be texting you during the day. But I saved all the stripper clips in the little key to put them on the stripper clips. So I just use them, load them up, 10 rounds each stripper clip, and that's enough to load some mags. And then I have loose rounds in there with them. And then I have the metal mags and stuff, which Mama's got a couple of them because one of her pouches on her chest rig fits 2 metal mags or 1 P mag. So she just used the aluminum mags. That's fine. Yeah, I just got lucky with the mags. I bought 6 metal ones for like a whole loadout, and then I bought the 420 rounders just because I love them. They're cool as shit looking, and they give my carry handle gun a cool vibe. There's one of the 20 rounders, and you can tell it's loaded. It's these are Duramags. My buddy Lee turned me on to the Duramags. He has a 300 blackout, and he uses the Duramags for the 300 blackout and the P mags for the AR, so he doesn't mix up the ammunition. But I just got some 20 rounders. Only got 4 of them, but they give you a cool ass vibe, man. I just like it, and it's just cool. That's more. I bought them for them for cool factor. Yes, Ohio, you do, dude. It gives my carry handle gun. It gives it that M16 M4 vibe, dude. Yeah, that would definitely be cool with your rifle because you got that Vietnam style shit. I'd love to have one like that, man. That's one of my goals is to have one like that. But next gun is Mama's gun, and then the 308 AR-10 from Cage, and I got to get working on that thing. That man's been waiting for fucking years for me to build that gun, and I just every time 20 round mag, hell yeah, dude, does fucking work, man. And they give it, like I said, just a vibe. And sometimes you only need 20 rounds. Sometimes you need 30. But yeah, I got the other ones too.
Yeah, right, Savage. I agree.
And I got these, which ain't even open yet. These are the OD green aluminum. They are aluminum, 30 rounders, Duramags. I don't know if you guys, any of y'all have one of these, but I got this thing for like 50 cents at a freaking estate sale. It stays in the middle of my sleeping bag in this little camp pillow, man. This thing is freaking dope. Look at this little thing. Little fluffy camp pillow. And I mean, it makes a difference. I usually put my pack and then put this on and use my little camp pillow. And it goes in this little compression sack. I put it in the middle of my I put it right in the middle of my sleeping bag, so that way, I mean, when I bust the sleeping bag out, I got me a little camp pillow. Yes, that's why he uses the metal mags for the 300 and the but I got this. It's a I don't even know, Slumberjack camp pillow. We bought it from the estate sale where I got the actual sleep bags and a bunch of shit from there. We got a exercise machine, anything. But I just one of them creature comforts, man. You don't see a lot of people carrying little camp pillows in their gear. This one's kind of a dark color too, OD green on one side. So, and then you put it in a little snug pack and look, you got a little flat to keep shit from getting in there. See? Put that little flat down right there. Like that.
That's cool.
That is cool. And I put it right in the middle. Just this little creature comfort when you're out there sleeping in the woods. You're already gonna be miserable. Might as well have it. You can just leave it in the compression sack and use it. Sorry. 40 rounds of Surefire D60 mag. I want a D60. I got a Magpul D60 that I keep in the gun when I first step off. And then I got 30s and 20s. I want some 40 rounders on my plate carrier, my chest rig. On each side, it's got like a mag pouch, but a 30 round mag fits almost all the way in there. I want a 40 rounder on each side, and it'll stick up above where I can use those for emergency reloads. So, yeah, exactly, dude. I want to get some more D60s, especially when Mama Bear's guns. Both of my ARs are going to have super safeties and Mama's AR9. So we're going to do it like that. And I want to get some more D60s, man. And then they fit right in the canteen pouch. So definitely ACR. I won that one like you, and it definitely made me a believer, man. Especially the way my gun shoots. Yeah, I want to. Hey, my thing got all the mags ammo with it. But yeah, definitely gonna invest in some more of them. But so well, guys, we've been on for 3 hours. I promised y'all the 3 hours, man. So we made it. I appreciate the memberships. I appreciate the super chats, guys. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being on this ride with us. We're gonna get some videos done today, and we're gonna do another MRE date video. Mama's been wanting to get up in the woods and eat another MRE. she wants one that's fresh like we got now, that she can actually eat everything and try it and not be like, oh, we can't eat that and we can't eat that because it's no good. But we're going to do that. That's coming up probably tomorrow. But I'm going to do some videos today. And I'm just going to release them slowly but surely. That way I can make a bunch and then we can just stretch them out in case I can't make no more for a little bit. So you guys hit us up on Instagram, or I'm on Instagram, but I'm in Discord. You can get me on Discord. You guys just, I love you guys, man. This is a ride, man. Yeah, y'all stay safe out there today. Watch your six today. Keep your head on a swivel. Stay vigilant. Stay strapped. And have some medical kits. You guys, I couldn't have done it without you. I did it because of y'all. This is not Twin Arrows. This is y'all helped me do this. I've put a lot of hard work into this channel and doing it when I didn't want to, but you guys never let me down. You're always here, and we always have a good live. Even when Twin's so depressed, he wants to curl up in a ball and cry like a little girl, but we always have a good live, and it always makes me feel better, guys. So you guys stay safe out there today. We'll all be in touch. I might pop in a little later and do some checkup, make sure if anything goes down, I'm going to do a live. If it gets crazy out here, I'm going to be on a live. So you guys stay safe out there today. Watch your six. Always forward.
Always forward.
Turn off.
Maybe.
Dang phone. Oh. Come on, baby. Okay. Okay, phone. Something.